You're hurt. You're hurt real fucking bad. But you ain't dying.
I'm gonna die.
Oh.
I was scaring the shit out of me, Larry. I'm gonna die, I know it.
Oh. Excuse me, I didn't realize you had a degree in medicine. Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Answer me, please. Are you a doctor? Huh?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So you admit you don't know what you're talking about. So, if you're through giving me your amateur opinion, slide back and listen to the news. I'm taking you back to the rendezvous. Joe's gonna get you a doctor. The doctor's gonna fix you up. And you're gonna be okay. Now say it. You're gonna be okay. Say it. You're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn words. You're gonna be okay.
Oh, God.
Say the goddamn fucking words. Say it.
Oh, okay, Larry.
Correct.
Yeah, buddies, it's the Ron and Fez show. A little bit of the Vaselines for you. It is E-Rocktober. This week, a salute to the 80s. It's the Ron and Fez show. I'm Ron Bennington. There's Fez Watley.
Hiya, buddies.
The brand new EP of the Ron and Fez show. What's happening today, Big Cat?
Actually, as the new EP, I need to see Pepper Hicks in here immediately.
ASAP. The EP needs you ASAP.
As soon as possible.
PH.
Hi, Fez.
All right. As the new EP, let me just ask this. What the hell was that opening song?
Those are the Vaselines, Fez.
It's 80s music. This week is a salute to the 80s.
I have never heard that song in my life.
It's good.
Fez,
you like it?
You haven't heard a lot of songs in your life. Most of the songs that you know ever, you get from Top 40 Radio.
Exactly. I feel like I'm more the common listener.
Okay.
So this eclectic stuff, it stops now, Pepper, all right?
Would you rather have Scorpions?
Here's the deal, Fizzy. I'm glad that you're the executive producer now. But the one part of the show that works is Pepper Hicks picking the music.
Yeah, and it's going to work a lot better when we play something that somebody on the planet Earth knows.
Are you the EP or the PD?
I am the EP, the executive producer. Ron, I'm sorry. This is a satellite radio channel.
Right.
It's not your own private jukebox for all your own personal weirdo loves of music. And we're going to start, as EP, I am the EP, am I not?
You are.
And we're going to start thinking of the listener.
All right.
Sorry,
All right, so no
Fez.
more cool music, you're saying?
I'm saying we're going to start playing some popular stuff that people really want to hear.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
All right.
First on my list, Pepper Hicks, right out of the gate. I don't even get to have the seat warmed.
Here's all your seats are warm. Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Ronnie, you need to farm out Pepper to the music channels here on XM. I love the Vaselines, and he just brings it.
Yeah, I know. I have to agree, Fezzy. The fact it is satellite radio. We're not on some fucking FM station where we have to play something for soccer moms.
Yeah.
Scott Shannon.
Yes, and I'm sure there's somewhere in the billion channels that XM has where that fits.
Dano, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Fezzy, you're wrong like two boys in a bathtub, brother.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm going to start fixing the music.
He sees that as right.
Yeah, and if that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Well, that would be a great song. I wouldn't mind hearing that one.
Something someone's heard.
Yeah. By the way, the new executive producer, Fez Whatley, if you agree with him or disagree, Fez2000 at AOL.com, Fez2000 at AOL.com. Now, Fezzy, I don't know. I know you're still a Republican, right?
Yes.
Republican with the look of the Red Rooster. You went and dyed the hair last night?
Yeah, I got a flaming red mohawk, and I think I finally got it to stand at attention.
Using the Elmer's glue?
Elmer's glue, like in any school kid's desk.
And piss and jizz. That's the two things they say will make it stand up strong. Stand up strong.
The trick is 3 parts jizz.
All right, I know that you're a Republican. Last night, the Republicans ran a debate. Big Fred Thompson came on and really didn't look like he wanted to be there. Did you see it at all?
Yeah, I watched the Republican debate last night. Fred Thompson looked like he was just staring at the other contenders, the other candidates.
Now, I saw some of the spinmeisters today, the Republican side, they have it. And some of the people, they're saying Fred did well, and they're now saying this looks like a horse race between two people, Fred Thompson and Mitt Romney. And I'm like, why do the Republicans hate Rudy? Here's one guy that maybe some of the Democrats would vote for, that maybe a lot of the people in the center might vote for, but the Republicans don't seem to want him.
No, they don't. They want this big stiff. And for an actor, he's unbelievably stiff, only because they go to the same church. And it seems to me like that's the only reason. I don't know what else the appeal could be.
Somebody from church, that's what they want?
Yeah, they want someone that's on their board of elders at their church. Or at least looks that way. And then, I saw some of the reviews. The only thing they're playing from Fred Thompson is his closing remarks where he goes, I thought these debates were getting a little boring before I showed up. And so he gets a quip off that was so pre-planned, it's ridiculous. And the party's supposed to fall in love with him. I mean, that was the only line he got off, and it had nothing to do with the economy, Iraq, anything else.
Strange days, Fezzy. Here's Maddie. Maddie, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, boys? Hey, Fezzy. I just want to go ahead and tell you I appreciate you taking the Steinbrenner approach this morning.
Thank you. The big cat is the boss.
Here is Scott. Scott, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Go ahead, Scooter. Going. And
Hello.
Gone. Here is Joe. Hey, Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't want Giuliani because he's going to take our guns. He's pro-choice, and that White House is going to be full of frickin' scandal.
All right, so your big problem with Big Rudy Giuliani is you think that as soon as he's elected, he's going to go door-to-door taking guns.
Well, he's been anti-gun all along. All of a sudden he's not because he's running for president.
Well, I think he was anti-gun because he lived in New York City, and I got to tell you, the last thing you want everybody doing in New York is walking around with a handgun, because I see 3 or 4 arguments a day walking in here. People would be shooting each other constantly in this city. Now, Fezzy, Rudy's not going to get in. Is that the common belief here?
Yeah, I mean, he's running third in Iowa and New Hampshire. So, I mean, they're not going to pick him.
But overall, he's leading, right?
Yeah, nationally, he's leading.
Well, that would be the guy that I would want. That would be the guy that I'd be like, hey, maybe he could win this thing. Alex, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I want to say that Ron Paul is the only qualified real Republican that's qualified to be president.
You know,
okay?
Ron Paul's not going to get elected because he scares them.
Yeah, because he wants to shut down the IRS and get rid of the Federal Reserve.
Ron Paul's a madman, and I love him. I just love how damn crazy he is.
There is not a question or an answer that's posed to him that he doesn't find a way to scream about it.
But he's 100% correct. Listen to this. Well, I won't say 100%, but there's a lot of things that he says that should be said.
I loved it last night when he was saying this. They were talking about Iran and nuclear weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he just called out the other candidates saying, it's war propaganda.
Travis, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to say, fuck the Republicans. The Democrats are going to get in there.
I'm not going to take these kind of stupid calls. We're talking about the Republicans right now. I'm not going to turn it into a hooray for our side. You've got plenty of time to do that. You got plenty of stupid channels that have those kind of things. I was just talking about specifically, what the hell do the Republicans see in Fred Thompson that I don't think the Americans see? There's somebody pulling the strings there, Fezzi.
Yeah.
Who's like, this guy will do the job that we ask him to do. But it ain't. It doesn't seem to be the mandate of the American people yet. All right, it is the Ron and Fez show. Enough of politics. I want to talk a little sports, Fezzi, and there's only one person I trust to talk sports. Gina Gershon.
It's not Gina Gershon.
Talking sports. He loves talking sports. It's a sports editorial with Guy Guyerson.
Play ball! Guy Gyerson's my name. Talking sports is my game. Let's hit the links. Holy Moses, Joe Torre this, A-Rod that. In the Big Apple, I can't understand for the life of me why Yankee fans aren't still hopping mad about the Bombers letting Wayne Tollison go. Before Mr. Golden Child, Derek Jeter, greedily took over shortstop, the original number 2, Wayne Tollison, inhabited that position, hitting .254 for the Yanks in one of the franchise's finest years, 1988. All the while wearing the most gigantic square pair of glasses since 1982, Phil Donahue. And so what, Mr. Jeter? If he looked like a malnourished Dick Smothers. Damn it, that was the look back then. It was the 80s. Hey, Tolly, I hope you're hearing this. And if you are, just know there's one broadcaster who still remembers you. And by that, I mean me. Free Mandela, then talk to sports. Time now for a Guy Guyerson triple play, triple question A. Third, what's really wrong with Chris Collinsworth? Over to second, do you think he suffered from some sort of brain damage? And on to first, or is he in fact retarded? And that's your Guy Guyerson triple play, triple question A. Nair wears short shorts, so does Guy. Talk to sports. Time now for a radio station required live read. It's the Buddy Lyman's Lemon Shop, located on Route 2, Wichita, Wyoming's leading auto dealer of vehicles that don't work. Now, hold on. I know what you're saying. Hey, Guy, why would I want a car that won't function? Well, let me tell you, at Buddy Lyman's Lemon Shop, we got all the answers. First of all, consider it a super-duper fixer-upper. I'm sure someone you know is a mechanic. Ask him to help you get the car's motor running. Shouldn't be any problem, unless that him mechanic is actually a her mechanic. I'm just kidding, ladies. Or, if you don't like that idea, here's another: modern art. I mean, I don't know if the president loosened the art standards recently, but it just seems to me that anything passes these days. So why not take your stalled vehicle to your local museum, pass it off as a sculpture, try to get a couple thou. Hey, work for Andy Warhol. We don't care what you do with your car as long as you get it off our lot. As the saying goes, take that lemon from us and make it into lemonade, which probably won't taste very good, but at least you'll own it. Buddy Lyman!
Take the car off our lot. It's Buddy Lyman's Lemon Shop.
Baby likes to cry, sports talk in your eye. Was chatting with my Wednesday night Uno pals Dick Vitale and David Gregory, and we decided that Jeff Gordon is more suitable for adult films than NASCAR. I mean, the only driver prettier than number 24 was Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder, and Gordon could basically be his twin. Jeffy, we know you've won your fair share of championships, but due to your slick good looks and smooth demeanor, I still feel you are more akin to Peter North than Richard Petty. And Dick Vitale and David Gregory agree. Sorry, 24. Duck, duck, goose. Talk, talk, sports. Swoosh. Time now for a Guy Guyerson thought of Guy Guyerson sports talk suggestion. Craig Sager, enough with the wacky suits. Looking like a cross between Jack Nicholson and Batman and an extra from American Pimp is not suitable for a reputable sideline reporter. Even if you are merely reporting for TBS, how do they get the playoffs anyway? Mr. Sager, you would never see the dignified Jim Gray looking like some weird jester, and Ms. Pam Oliver would turn over in her grave if she wore such clothing, and she's not even dead. So calm it down, Sager, or you'll be thrown off TBS and relegated to pregame duty on the Golf Network. Into the wild, sports talk never mild. And that's the sports editorial for this week. Stay tuned for next, where we talk to Mr. Stability, Terry Bradshaw, Mr. Personality, Tom Lehman, and Mr. Woman, Mary Jo Fernandez. We talk to sports.
All right, there goes Gina Gershon. Gina Gershon talking sports. It is the Ron and Fez show. A lot of people want to know where Wichita, Wyoming is, Fez.
Yeah, it's not on any maps that I have. I know that much.
All right, it is the Ron and Fez show. Fez, the new executive producer of the show. Fez, I saw you taking notes during Gina Gershon Sports.
Yeah, that's going to be for my post-show meetings.
Every day there'll be post-show meetings?
There will be post-show meetings with the individual members of the staff.
Wow. Oh, now, Fez 2000 at AOL.com if you want improvements or things that you like about the show or want to bring back. Yesterday, Fuzzy, you gave out your personal email address. I've known you for many years, never knew you to do that before. What kind of feedback you getting?
I'm getting a lot of feedback. Thank you, everyone who emailed yesterday, Fez2000 at AOL.com.
What's the number one thing out there?
That's Fire Dave.
Okay, that's always going to be number one, so forget about that. What's number two? I always I go through the Fire Daves very quickly every day. The number two thing that people are out there talking about today, Fez.
Oh, and a lot of people talking about Hassan and Foundry Music Jeff and the broken up friendship from yesterday. Like, I was getting emails saying, do you really not take Hassan's side in this? You know, it's point, counterpoint, Fezzy, no doubt about it. Now, to set the table again, reset, if you will. Here's what happened yesterday. Hassan came in to do the show. No, we've never seen him without Foundry Music Jeff. Apparently, once again, the O&A show has broken up another friendship, and that's Hassan and Foundry Music Jeff. Now, if you look at the Ron and Fez show, people meet here, they date, they get married, a la Eastside Dave, Solera and Alki,
Missy
and Foundry Music Jeff, they all got married.
Yeah.
Some guy and Sheepy's sister. So it goes on and on and on. We've got children. That's what happens on the Ron and Fez show. You know why? We don't have contests. The O&A show has contests where they say, hey, win a prize, drop a friend. I'm against that, Fezzy, and I'll tell you why. I like to bring people together.
Competitive spirit just always divides folks.
You don't want to have that. When we bring people on our show, never is a competition, Fezzy. It's a pageant. It's a pageant with no winners. It's almost like dodgeball now. We get rid of any competitive things on the show. Why? You saw what O&A did. They took two best friends, and they had them fight, and now they're not best buddies anymore.
Right. We're here on the Ron and Fez show. There's room for everybody. And Hassan entered the O&A Car Crash Comedy Contest.
And should we blame this on Anthony since he's so friendly? Really, it's Opie and Jimmy.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think all three are culpable.
I don't think so. I think Anthony's a saint.
Okay,
Saint
you're right.
Anthony.
All right,
we used to pray to him every time we lost something when we were kids. My mom would never let me go directly to Jesus. She goes, he's busy. Grab one of his underlings. Grab an underling.
So Hassan wins the competition. He gets to go on stage at the virus.
Or doesn't lose, like Jeff said.
That's true. That's how Jeff put it. He
Yeah.
just didn't end up getting car crashes. That's how he ended up on stage.
And remember, Jeff finagled him onto the show, got him out there, blah, blah, blah. Now, I understand Hassan. He wants to find himself doing late-night dinners with Patrice and Louis C.K. Well, that would be a dream for any young comic. To suddenly find themselves surrounded by those guys. You're at Denny's, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You're calling each other mean names. That's all these guys have ever wanted in their life. And I understand Hassan's point of view there. But why couldn't he brought his friend backstage? Why couldn't have he said, Jeff, let's share in this? But both those guys IM'd me last night, Fezzy, at different times, and they're both still hot about it.
Yeah, it got really heated in here. Hassan thought Jeff was asking way too much when he made a request that, Hassan drop out of the next car crash comedy competition.
Can I recommend something to comedy friends out there? You stay away from O&A because they're the type of guys who go, I got one movie ticket, who wants to fight for it? I had uncles like that. Trust me. I had uncles that thought it was nothing funnier than seeing the cousins punching each other. Somebody's getting $1. Which one of you guys you think it's going to be? And, of course, we started kicking each other in the shins immediately. Fez, you were also hit a little bit in that because Hassan said, I'm tired of being known as Jeff's boy, when in our world, he's my Fez.
Yeah, that came up. The term sidekick came up.
But that made me laugh.
So
you're the executive producer, Fezzy. You should be proud.
Exactly. I have a fine position here on the Ron and Fez show.
If you're executive producer, then what's Earl?
I guess he's just producer.
Same as Dave?
Yeah.
Thanks, Earl.
Exactly the same.
But you know what, Earl? You seem more relaxed.
I don't feel more relaxed.
Are you flattered? Are you flattered again?
I'm not flattered. I feel on par with Dave now, which is not a good thing.
Wow. On par with Dave.
You can't talk to me like that. Yeah. We're equals.
That's true. You don't have to take any shit. Not only that, he's the white guy. So I don't even know if I'd say on par. I mean, legally on par. But right now we're talking socially.
Yeah.
Don't anybody put a noose outside his door like at Columbia University.
I may start a new position here, junior producer.
Oh, that would be great.
Something below producer until you can step up to producer.
What if you even go from sophomore producer to freshman producer?
Quite a few steps in between.
Here's Hassan calling back in. Hello, Hassan.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Still pretty angry about this.
Why are you angry?
I may be level 10 pissed. I think it's like I was reading Jeff's bullshit on the message board. Just really, really upset me. Made me really angry.
Why would...
Also, I feel like not only is that shit he would absolutely never say to my face because I'd elbow smash him in the mouth, but I think my fucking problem with the whole thing is you guys don't really know the real Jeff. That's not like, it's two different guys.
Of course we know the real Jeff. We've known Jeff for how many years now?
7
years.
He's different around you. He is. When I didn't want to fucking shit on him. That's why I felt like, okay, I'm sitting here on the show. There's shit I'm not going to say. You know what I mean? I didn't want to fucking make him look like a dick, but then he's on the internet making me look like a dick, so what do I do?
I say you try to put that friendship back together.
No, it's irreversible. I kind of want to hit him.
You're not going to hit anybody, Hassan. They will
I'm probably not going to hit him. I doubt I'll ever even be face-to-face with him ever again. But
I will tell you this. As adults, they lock you up when you hit each other.
I don't know.
Hitting is for children. Hitting is for children, or you got to hit somebody that you don't know in a bar, and then you leave, and the cops are going, "What did he look like?" Blah blah blah. But when things like this, when you punch your neighbor as an adult, it goes on for years.
Yeah. I'm not really going to hit him. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. I feel like it's so fucking crazy. It's just so retarded. Like,
so you've
done shit to me that was fucking retarded.
Your point now is O&A set up a contest where there could only be one winner, and that tore friends apart.
No.
Quite easily, too.
My point is that Jeff's a pussy. He's a faggot. And, you know...
We know he's not. We know his wife. She's beautiful.
Awesome looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never have sex.
He's the one with a chick.
Yeah, that's true.
I doubt that very much.
I just expected the car crash champ to be funnier.
Oh, jeez, Fez. It's very hard. They're going through a lot of they're going through a lot of problems right now.
I think at the end of the day, my thing is I don't even like to get in arguments like this because they're annoying and faggy, and I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But with Jeff, I always end up in one. You know what I mean? It's always about his fucking feelings, or he's crying uncontrollably, or whatever the fuck.
Obviously, you guys were the best pals. We don't know everything about you in the past, but everything was going along great until this contest. And I would like, and I'm going to actually bring this up with Opie next time I see him. Anthony's totally innocent of any of this, but to let all the guys be winners, everybody who's out there, and that every time you get a car crash, you get a piece of candy.
Oh,
it's
that would have been fun for everybody.
Yeah.
You know,
instead of where we are now. All right, guys, I'm sorry for fucking. I'm just still upset about it, and I lost my phone. It's nuts.
Hassan? What is going on with you? What did you read on the internet that's got you so mad?
I don't have it in front of me, but this kid is saying that he wasn't. It's not that he didn't want me to enter the contest because he don't want to compete against his really good friend. That's horseshit. That's complete horseshit. You know what I mean? He didn't fucking. That's not how he brought it up to me. You know what I mean? It's not like. What does that even mean? Who cares? It's so stupid. He didn't want me to compete because he's like, okay, he's going to fucking beat me. But then he wants to go online and say, what, he can beat me? I don't think he can. He's not a strong comedian at the end of the day.
I don't know. I saw your set.
It's
I'm
like,
not going to lie to you. I saw your set. Somebody sent it to me last night.
What happened?
I saw your set when you won that night or whatever after the fact. So I don't know if you guys will ever be on any kind of a comedy competition.
No, I'm not challenging him to a comedy competition. My point is that, like, if he felt like he could beat me, then it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah.
He would never have asked me. But now he's online saying he can. It's stupid. You know, the whole thing is just really irritating. This is the last time I'm even going to bring it up.
But here's what happens. When Fez gets messes up with me, he always sends me a box of cigars, and that's the perfect way to bring buddies back together.
I think it's just I was the only one trying to squash it at the beginning. You know, this guy wants to fucking trash me and shit. Like, I didn't say anything personal about him. He's saying personal shit about me. That's what's causing this phone call right now.
Yeah, I didn't read any of the boards last night. How did people seem to line up with this, Dave? You perused the boards.
On Foundry, on ronfez.net, people were in Jeff's corner.
Yeah.
And I believe for good reason, you know, because Jeff has to wear 3 layers of scarves, Hassan, for the cold shoulder that you gave him down in Philly. I mean, you didn't even bring the guy back. Forget about just going down there. That was bad enough. You didn't go back and bring Jeff there to mingle with Patrice and all those legendary comedians. And that hurt his feeling.
I said, do you want to go back after my set? After what I was done, I was like, come back here. I'll get you in. He didn't want to do it. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't want him there before. I was shitting my pants all day anyway. I don't need Jeff to help it. You know, what is he going to do? He's going to make me more nervous.
Yeah. I mean, it's split. You know, if I had to put all the boards into it, it actually is split. Some people say Hassan needs to do it for his career, and some people see, you know, he's leaving Jeff behind. I think, Hassan, you left a good friend behind. That's what I think.
You know what? Does a good friend ask you not to? You know what I mean? Like, would a good friend should a good friend even ask that?
Yeah,
that's my feeling on it.
I think so.
Fez asks if he can sit next to me when I do my show every day, and I say, sure you can. Come on in here. I want you to become EP. I think it's fine to do with your friends. All right, here's Harry. Harry, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, I saw this Guyerson. He ain't funny at all. I saw him on YouTube doing some garbage dump site.
All right, but you just can't go by that, right? Hassan, that was a bad set?
No, the YouTube one, there was 2 of them. One of the crowd wasn't mic'd, so...
You like that one better?
Just talking to nobody, but...
That's a good idea.
What are you going to do? I didn't film it. I didn't put it up. You know, somebody else did.
All right, here's Dennis. Dennis, you're on Fez.
Hi, buddies.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know how funny Hassan is. I just know that if it's a competition, if it was my friend, I would never ask a friend to take a dive.
There you go.
Never.
See, I don't think friendships are that logical all the time. Friends have different emotional needs. This was something that was important to Jeff, whether it made sense or not.
Me too, though, Fez.
But you really talk like a girl. You really talk like a girl. Emotional needs?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's got emotional needs?
Everybody has them.
Really?
Yes.
Doesn't your penis get in the way of those at all? Let me go over here to it's our good buddy Arch Stant. Arch, way to dodge the bullet. I'm glad you're still at Whack Bag.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help on that, by the way.
Good.
Hey, Hassan, what's your middle name? Chop?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, buddy.
See ya.
A little on the inside.
All right, here is Paul. Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, Big Ass Card 9003.
All right, pal.
Listen, I want to talk to the new EP, Watley, there, and if you want to be an EP, you got to know what calls are good to take and what calls are bad to take. Get this guy out of there.
Well, I think we just about settled it, right? You got anything else to add, Hassan?
No, I'm all right. Actually, I'm not even mad anymore.
All right, so you were furious when you called. Now you're not mad.
I don't even care.
All right, buddy.
All right, take it easy, guys.
There he goes, Fezzy, the car crash winner of, what was it, Philadelphia?
Philly and New Jersey.
I think it was just New Jersey. He didn't get to enter Philadelphia's.
That's not the way I thought it was. I thought that's what...
I thought he didn't go back to Philly.
I got to check that.
Yeah.
I know he won in Jersey, yes. That was that's what won.
Jersey is the one where he performed, and that's the one out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
Again, do you really have to have these guys compete? Can't you take every young, aspiring comedian and put them on the Virus Tour? I wouldn't mind going out to tour and seeing 200-300 guys. I honestly think it would be fun. And then getting to the pros. See a couple hundred guys, let them perform, then you bring the pros out.
Well, I don't understand why you always have to throw a bone, in between all these wolves.
It's a bone, you lucky dog!
Right. And why that's necessary.
Yeah.
Try and make it a wolf petting zoo where everyone gets to see the wolves and to greet the wolves rather than making one wolf the pack leader. It's not fair.
Like Hungry Like the Wolf or Will the Wolf Survive?
More like Hungry Like the Wolf.
Okay. Because I like Will the Wolf Survive.
I know Hungry Like the Wolf is a little bigger though for me.
Oh, so again, you're like with the EP. It's got to be a big hit. It's got to be known by the masses. 14-year-old girls have to do the bump to it before you're satisfied. Jeremy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys.
Yeah.
I just want to know how Earl's going to pull off this 25% party now that he's got a nice demotion.
Did you talk with Wiki yesterday, Fez?
Yes, I talked to Wiki yesterday. We raised our voices, and then we came to an understanding, and everything is worked out with Wiki.
Wow, fantastic.
So,
and from what I understand, you've got more, a little more juice for our own Lily with the Unmasked shows.
Yeah, Lily is in charge of ticketing for the next Unmasked show.
Not this one,
not
which
the
is Robert Klein.
Yeah, which is going to be this Friday, by the way, at Comics Comedy Club, 2 p.m. in New York City. If you want to be part of that studio audience, you still have a chance to email live@xmradio.com, live@xmradio.com. Put Robert Klein in the subject heading.
Fez, our friend Lacey wanted us to give her a shout-out. She works with a couple of stumbling, bumbling people down there in D.C. who are like, you don't know Ron and Fez. You don't know those guys on the radio. Not only does she know us, Fezzy, she's our very good friend.
Oh, yeah, she's pals with us. And
Yeah.
I know that she does get to hobnob with some big wigs in D.C.
I will tell you that my favorite Lacey thing is Fez's 5K run that he had for charity.
Oh, the Tim Harmon 5K every June.
Yeah, we put a Fez Watley group together, and Fez Watley finished last in the group, while Lacey finished first. And this is to let you know how bad the Fez Watley group is. She was pushing a baby stroller and beat all the guys.
Yeah.
Pushing a baby stroller.
She was our pride and joy. She was our gold medalist at the 5K.
Was she the number one girl? Was that it?
She was the number one girl. Yeah.
All right. Well, Lacey is our buddy. And I just like to say to your boss, please do not try to judge people. What's going on with Debbie's knuckles? How did she hurt her knuckles there?
I don't know. I can only imagine that it was some sort of alcohol-induced accident that she had.
She punched a door?
Probably. She's doing this weird thing these days.
Why does Mike leave her? She's not lovable?
No, I think Debbie's a great person.
But she's not lovable, and he keeps leaving.
I think that there's a possibility of that, you know. She can't commit, I think, to Mike Kaka is the problem. And then as soon as he leaves, she reenacts Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now, punching mirrors and stuff.
I've never been left by a woman. Isn't that
Really?
never been left by a woman?
Wow.
You know why?
Why?
Listen. I listen to them. I listen to what they have to say. Here's Larry. Larry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, since Fez is EP and host of the radio show, does he get to collect Earl's paycheck and his paycheck?
Yeah, he does. He's doing double duties here. Not unlike George Clooney, Fez, whose brand new movie is called what?
Michael Clayton.
Now, Fezzy, I went out last night and I thought to myself, I will either see Michael Clayton or the Brad Pitt movie. And remember I said Brad Pitt doesn't produce?
Right.
Yeah, he did. He produced
Oh.
he produced The Departed as well. He was part of that project, his Plan B. The movie, no action, Fez, no sex scenes, 2 hours and I think 40 minutes.
That's a long time, I know for me.
And it was fantastic.
Ooh.
It was kick-ass. It was like a 1970s cowboy movie. I felt like this thing could have been on a double bill with Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. I don't know what it is about those 70s cowboy flicks. I love them all.
I can't wait to see it. That's such a great genre. Was it as good as Unforgiven?
So different that you wouldn't even say the same thing.
Okay.
It was very much, I would even go back to the 70s, but it was really, really cool. And all I thought of is Sheepy is Robert Ford. And that, I do not want to be left alone with Sheepy.
The coward Robert Ford?
Mm-hmm. All right, Ron and Fez show, hanging out with you, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Now, we were bringing up the jealousy stuff. And then you were telling me you're jealous of your friend, Dave.
I'm checking my emails the other day, and my friend Patty, who you might know, he was the bass player in my former band, Guys with Ears.
No, I don't know him.
Okay, he said.
Have I met him?
Yes, you've met him before, and he sent me an email where.
Did he come to your wedding?
Yeah, he was at the wedding.
Wasn't Cat your friend? Something Cat?
Catman.
Catman is the guy I remember.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Catman and Patty came to the VIP.
The bachelor party.
The bachelor's party.
All right, so he was the guy standing behind Catman. All right, yeah, I remember.
You really had a connection with Catman, which is odd.
Well, Catman's a great name, and he's little, and he's like, I'm Catman. You know what I mean? It was cracking me up.
Right. So, Patty...
Oh, I got a lot, Ronnie. I got a lot of Dave stories for you. Just call me Catman. And I was cracking the fuck up. I go, this loser's got loser friends.
That's how he talks. Anyway, Patty, I opened his email, and I'm shocked to read the editor of Cosmopolitan magazine selected me as New York's Bachelor of the Year.
You're not going to believe this. I've been getting emails from him.
What?
Yeah. I've been getting emails from some guy, I thought it was just a listener, saying like he wants people to vote for him or something.
Yeah, that's what you've been getting emails.
Yeah,
from Patty.
mean, they're not like, like Dear Ron, I'm on some kind of a list.
Right.
But some guy keeps sending out emails that I'm on. Like, I'm going to be on Bachelor of the Year, and I'm going to be on Entertainment Tonight and shit like that.
Yeah. He's going to be on Entertainment Tonight. He's going to be on Extra. He's going to be on Access Hollywood. And he's going to be on the Today Show on October 18th.
So what makes him Bachelor of the Year?
Apparently, they just went around, I guess. The editor of Cosmopolitan magazine scoped different things. I think they had to send in applications or videotapes. And he was chosen as the New York Bachelor of the Year.
Is he a good-looking guy?
I mean... All right, I'll give him that maybe girls do like him. He was always the most popular guy. I personally think he's 3 or 4 inches smaller than me. So I've always...
Well, they didn't say tallest unmarried guy. You got to be more than just tall.
I know. I mean, I guess, he's good looking that, whatever, all-American way. But
Would Casey do him?
I don't know.
If she had the opportunity between you and Patty, and she'd never see either one of you again.
Well, she doesn't like short guys. Not that he's tiny, but, he's just like...
He's petite.
And it bothered me.
They should have gone with Bloomberg.
Why doesn't she go for Catman?
She's married to me, Mr. Bennington.
All right.
You
are her current husband.
I shouldn't have to remind you that,
all right,
though.
So you got a buddy who's up for... What magazine is it?
Cosmopolitan magazine, and you can go to...
I didn't even know that still existed. For some reason, I thought that was like an 80s magazine that the women used to read. Because remember, people used to go out... every year they would give out like... if you're a Capricorn, this is your year. And women would say to you, hey, what is your sign? He would tell them, and they would go, all right, this year you're going to be meeting a guy. I go, what the fuck are you reading this to me for? How can I meet a guy? I'm not going to fucking, this is a lie. So I do remember that magazine. I didn't know it existed anymore.
It still exists. I think it's actually still quite big with the
Didn't
females.
they have a famous editor like Helen Gurley Brown? Was she Cosmo?
I think that's absolutely who it was.
Yeah. Is she still around, Earl?
I think she's still alive. I don't know if she's still editing Cosmo, though.
Tina Brown is a famous editor, right?
Tina Brown, Helen Gurley Brown. They made a movie about Helen Gurley Brown.
What are you talking about?
It was called like Sex
Titanic? Because if it is, I saw it.
It was a movie with Tony Curtis. I've never seen it on TV years ago.
You're out of your mind.
I'm swearing.
Why would they make a fucking thing? She was married to a movie producer, right?
I can't remember. I really don't.
Yeah. That's why you're not executive producer anymore. That's why I got to go to the big cat for all my needs. All right, so go ahead. How do you help your buddy?
All right, well, if you want to help Patty, you go to cosmopolitan.com between 9th and 11th, and what you do is you vote who is your favorite bachelor of the year. Okay, because there's 50 bachelors. They're in all 50 states. So my problem is, though, I looked up Patty's, a profile, and I see things like, what would you do on a date? I would take her to a Yankees game or something like that.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, Mr. Bennington, that's almost as bad as Earl always giving I'll take her to Italian dinner. I mean, it's
too standard?
It's way too standard. Davy Mack will take you to, a miniature golf, or he'll take you to...
yeah, but he's not going to date a child.
Skee ball or something?
Is this Patty's picture?
This is Patty right here.
All right, let me take a look at him.
All right, this is the profile.
All right, this is great. He's got his shirt off.
Yeah, I know.
Very, very smiling. Nice haircut. Oh, Dave, he's a million times better looking than you.
All right, that's not necessary to say.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I could shave my chest, Mr. Bennington, and I could do the things.
Take you a while.
Here's what he doesn't like. They hear talking about an ex. I don't want to hear about him. And you know how you're always bringing up Claire? Right. To this day, you're always saying, remember Claire? And I'm like, drop it, Dave. You're married now.
And then on that profile, there's also, what do you look for in a girl? A girl who's in shape. I mean...
here's a big dating deal breaker for him. Why do girls tend to leave guys hanging for days before they call us back? If I show interest in a girl, she shouldn't have the need to wait. I didn't know it was up to the girls to call you.
I didn't know this either. See, yeah. I think Patty's making...
I say text me. I don't even like to get the call. Text me.
He's making his own rules up.
Yeah.
And again, here's the point. Not to bring it back, but, we were in the high school band together, Guys with Ears. I was the lead singer. Okay, Patty was the bassist. Yeah. Sure, he was pretty good, but he wasn't the lead singer. He wasn't the front man, and he didn't have the magic. And it's not fair that I get left behind. Tony Reale, Gideon Yago on MTV, and now Patty's going to win some sort of award from Cosmopolitan.
Who's Gideon Yago?
He does a lot of the news correspondence on...
He was a high school buddy?
No, he was I used to do the Columbia summer writing program.
Yeah.
Every summer, my parents would send me up to Columbia to do a writing thing where I could, dabble in my poetry. And we became fast friends there.
Your wife, by the way, thinks that I start shit. She thinks that I make a lot of things up. You must be telling lies about me.
I don't. But anyway, it's just... What do I have that Patty does? What do I not have that Patty has?
Well, what you do have is a wife. How are you going to be Bachelor of the Year if you have a wife?
But just consider me. Just give me the option of becoming Bachelor of the Year. I'll do whatever they want.
You're saying that if you weren't married, you would have every good a shot as Patty.
I absolutely think that. Yeah, I do. I think I'm a man's man. Not that Patty isn't. But, like I said, I have the talent, in my opinion, and I just want to get recognized.
But why do you want to be Bachelor of the Year? Well, you'll have to be Married Guy of the Year, Newlywed of the Year.
Well, Mr. Bennington, why him? I mean, there's fucking 4 million guys in New York City. Why do you have to choose my friend who we...
Well, why do you hate that, Hassan? Or are you Jeff? I can't tell. But the point is, why do you care? Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, I'm a CBA guy, man, and I felt for you in the past when they pick on you.
Yeah.
I dare you to come down to Spring Lake Beach and tell Pat to his face he's small. The guy's jacked. You know that.
Oh, I know he's got muscles, Michael.
Well, how tall are you, Dave?
Oh, Michael, I'm 6'2".
Oh, she's 5'11", all of a sudden 5'11" short?
It's 3 inches, Michael, that I have over Patty, and I think that gives me points for the...
But you know what? When they give out this best-looking guy that People Magazine, the sexiest man alive...
That's it.
Mel Gibson, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt. Those guys are like 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah, but there's no tall people in Hollywood. There's certainly tall bachelors.
Well, you know, when Patty takes this thing, because a lot of times, if you win the Cosmo Bachelor of the Year... you'll end up getting some kind of either TV or movie deal out of it. That's where a lot of these folks came from.
This is my fucking point.
This is how they discovered Hasselhoff.
This is how, for real.
Yeah,
so
it is.
Well, this is my point. Why can't I just get that one break?
Why can't you be happy for him? All right, what does he got to do to win this, Fez? What does he got to do, Dave?
You have to go to cosmopolitan.com.
I can't do that. People think I'm gay.
And then you simply vote for him. You click on the Bachelor that you like best.
All right. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I got the lowdown for you on Helen Gurley Brown.
Yeah.
She is still alive, and Earl is correct. There was a famous movie made from a book that she wrote in the 60s called Sex and the Single Girl.
Wow, I didn't even know this.
Yep.
All right, go into the big-ass prize closet. Earl, you go in behind him. Junior producer Earl Douglas doing a bang-up job, Fezzy. Keep your eye on this kid. I like him.
He's an up-and-comer. Earl Gurley Douglas.
He knows about all chick lit. He knows all the chick lit stuff. You know what his favorite show is ever? Sex and the City. Which, by the way, they're filming all over town, right, Earl?
Yes. They were shooting actually around Fifth Avenue.
Were you down there trying to get in on it?
No, not at all.
Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I want to know, can Patty get a tan? Because that's important.
Skin pigmentation. Maybe that's how come he's beating you, Dave.
Okay, we get that. And laugh it up, Matt. And he does have a tan, but I think it's I actually think it's too much tan.
Rick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dick number 941, buddies.
All right, buddy.
Face!
Dave could never be Bachelor of the Year with the bright red hair that he has.
You could win Wendy's competition. They're always trying to find somebody who looks like Wendy.
That doesn't help me. It doesn't help my self-confidence. First of all, I might have the red hair, but when I don't shave, Mr. Bankton, I feel like I'm every bit as rugged and handsome as Patty. If you really look at my face...
Well, to do that, I have to turn the lights off.
That's not necessary.
No, but it's incredibly quick.
I know.
It's incredibly quick. But I should get bonus points for that.
I know, but I'm looking to you for...
Oh, I see. You want me on your side.
Support, yes.
All right.
Yes.
You want me to be your angry Missy baby, and I back you up. We hate Pat.
I'm just saying that, it always seems like my friends just shoot past me like a rocket, and I don't get it.
Why aren't you happy with your life?
I'm happy I work for you guys.
Did Patty get married at the Hard Rock?
No, he didn't.
Did he trick a girl into marrying him at the Hard Rock?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
But I want to be on Entertainment Tonight. I want to be... I want to be there!
Why, though? And I'm being totally serious. Why?
Because it's a national show. Everyone gets to see it.
Well, what does that even mean?
Because
Patty's doing something with his life.
I know, and I want to be there.
All right, we got him on. This is Cosmopolitans. Is this the state of New York or just New York City?
State of New York.
Okay. New York's best-looking bachelor, best-looking guy out of Spring Lake. Hey, Pat, how are you, buddy?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Congratulations. We are stunned. Finally, somebody from the old neighborhood makes something out of themselves.
All right.
Ron and Fez, at least you guys are backing me up. I'm surprised that Davey's taking this angle on me.
Yeah, I am too. I really think that he should be there to help promote you.
I mean, Go ahead.
After all those years of being in the band, I was the backup I was the bassist. I mean, in the back, Dave's the front man. I mean, you always know the front man gets all the ladies, all the ass, and there I am.
It doesn't happen for him.
Playing the bass, and this is the thanks I get.
Now, you get a lot of women, Pat?
I get my fair share. Yeah, sure.
All right, so did Cosmo contact you, or did you contact them?
Yes, I was actually contacted by the editor of the magazine.
So as he's walking down the street,
it's a contest they have every year.
Yeah.
So it's been a little crazy.
I mean, it's not fair. One time, Patty and I were walking on the boardwalk in the beach,
hand in hand.
And someone for Abercrombie and Fitch went up to him and said, "Could you pose in his catalog?" And there's fucking Davey on the side. The front man, the guys with ears, and no one coming. Dude, they didn't even look at me. And they're like, could you please leave? We have to talk to Patty. We'd like him to pose.
Didn't they ask you to pose for the Raggedy Ann and Andy poster?
That's it. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. At this moment, go ahead.
If there's a
By the way, Deb said she went and looked this up. She's never been so turned on in her life.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Women love you, Pat.
Oh, I love you guys.
Oh, thanks, buddy. It's great.
Well, they're not with it.
Yeah. Still, it doesn't matter. Don't you put them down.
I know.
I'm excited for you. Now, have you put on, have you been on TV yet?
Yeah, well, they had a small clip last night on Entertainment Tonight and did a little thing on the Insider. But next Thursday, will be the Today Show. So I'll have to.
The Today Show.
He's going to meet Tiki Barber.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna, I'll say hello to Matt Lauer and Tiki Barber for you.
Wow, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, do this. When you're on TV, remember how Carla Burnett used to just like pull in her ears like a little secret thing?
Okay.
As a little secret sign to us, adjust your package. Just reach down, grab your balls, and shake it a little bit.
All right, absolutely. No problem.
Yeah, that'd be great. Pat, we're all proud of you, man. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
and I think this is just the beginning.
It's really unbelievable. Yeah, first and foremost, he's a happily married man. I can't figure it out,
Well,
I thought he'd be backing me, and this is what I get.
I'm jealous. I mean, I still think me and Patty are friends. I love my friends very much. I just don't want to see them succeed in any way. That's the only thing,
That is terrible.
I don't know what's wrong with me, and I probably do need some therapy. But I mean,
you don't like you enough. That's your problem.
Yeah, you're probably onto something there.
And neither do we. So you should feel some kind of bond with me and Fez.
Okay.
And we don't like you at all.
And national magazines can't stand you.
All right. Okay, I get it now. But I mean, it's just, Patty, at the Battle of the Bands with guys with ears, I mean, let's face it, no Davy Mack singing Bunsen.
Why? What does it have to do with anything? Move on.
Because...
All right, here's our good friend Frenchie. Frenchie, how are you?
Hey, guys. How are you?
What can we do for you?
I just wanted to let everybody know I have a link on spreadtheiris.com for the Cosmopolitan Bachelor of the Year.
Really?
So you can vote for Dave's friend.
All right, that's fantastic.
Straight through there.
Maybe if all the websites could do that, make Davey Mack feel really good about himself as he sees his friend go on to bigger and better things.
Go ahead, put it up. Put it up.
Exactly.
Have a link to Tony Reality's Wikipedia. Do whatever
let's
you want.
focus on Pat.
All right,
now.
fine. Do whatever you want to do with Patty. Yeah. I mean, I still like Patty very much. I just don't understand why I can't be chosen for things from time to time.
Well, when you're in a contest, let me know, and I'll put a link up for you.
Yeah,
and
when
we'll
you do something with your life.
But I never get chosen for anything. I mean, I've never even won like a 50-50 at a church raffle with 16 people.
You got married to Casey with a big radio gig. You went to Vegas. Why doesn't any of that stuff mean anything to you? I know she thinks I pick on you, but I'm being totally serious here.
I know.
Why can't you be happy with your life?
I'm very happy, but can't I just once? Can't I be the guy who talks to Pat O'Brien on the Insider?
What do you want to talk to him for?
I'd love to just talk shop with him, pick his brain about
Imagine if
things.
you went out on the Today Show. They're bringing each city out. You're bringing out. All of a sudden, the crowd laughs. As Spring Lake comes out.
Yes, Patty.
Davey, make sure Casey gets her vote in for me. You know what I mean? I think that would be the real.
You're a son of a gun. You're a son of a gun.
The one that put him over.
You're a son
All
of a gun.
right, Pat.
Patty.
We wish you the best, buddy.
All right, guys. Great talking to you. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
All right, Cosmopolitan.com to vote for Patty for Cosmopolitan's Bachelor of the Year.
Frenchie, what do you think of this guy? Oh, we lost her. Yeah, she was loving him. She was loving him. Jimmy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
What's up with this date for a Bachelor of the Year? He's a steroid shot away and a mustache from looking like Dana Bonaducci's twin.
Oh, yeah. By the way, did you see our very good buddy is suing Danny Bonaducci?
Yeah, the police aren't pressing charges. Danny Bonaducci's attack on Johnny Fairplay from Survivor.
Sneak attack on Johnny Fairplay. As the man was hugging him, he throws him over his head face first into the ground.
Knocks his teeth out, so Johnny Fairplay is suing Danny Bonaducci now.
Yeah.
Taking it to civil court.
Good for him.
And that's what I tried to tell Hassan today. When you do that stuff, when you are in the adult years, it could drag on and on and on.
Well, it's assault.
It's assault.
People don't look at it as assault. They just look at it as, hey, I got into a fight.
Right.
But
no,
not
it has
anymore.
legal terms now.
Yeah.
That's why if you get so jealous of Patty, you punch. Now, Fez, I don't want to tell you how to run your producers.
Right.
But why call Patty? Why, before we're ready, and then
Yeah.
just put them on hold and have them listen to the madness.
Exactly. It's a timing issue that I'm going to have to address with the producers.
Although I got to say, Earl, you're much improved in the junior producer role, and you seem more relaxed.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
He's happy with demotion.
He's thrilled with not one but two demotions in 24 hours.
So wait, so technically then I'm ahead of Earl because he's producer?
Yeah, in the pecking order, yes. Everyone comes to me, but yes.
Oh, Earl.
You're the assistant to the manager.
I'm feeling
That assistant manager.
I'm feeling a little parched, Earl. Could I get a water? Or?
Speaking of which, did my stamps get taken care of, Fez?
Did we get that?
Yes, we did.
All right, I haven't seen any of Ronnie's change.
Thank you, EP. I'm liking this new Fez Whatley.
I've got it on my list here.
You got a. Oh, look what he has, a clipboard.
Clipboard with every reminder that I need.
Yeah.
Including Ronnie's stamps and change from said stamps. Did you get it?
This is enough stamps, Fez?
That's 20.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, no, this world is also odd to me.
Stamps! We've had them forever.
Yeah, I know, but...
Those are Liberty stamps, too, so they'll never go out of...
What do I care? Seriously.
Well, I mean, sometimes...
What, do you think I'm going to become a stamp collector?
No, they raise prices on the stamps. But if you get Liberty stamps, you
All right, how much is a stamp?
use that... what was it, 39?
That's up to 41.
Sounds like the cheapest thing I ever heard of. Why do people complain about stamp prices?
Because
I've heard this since I was a little kid. Every week, they complain about stamp prices.
It's because they go up constantly. And by the time you buy your lousy 39-cent stamps...
Yeah.
You know, it's 41 cents, and you have worthless stamps sitting there.
Yeah. You double down, don't you?
Well, what I do is I have to then go get a book of 2-cent stamps to put 2 stamps on my letters and my bills.
It's change. What do you care? All right.
It's the pain in the assness of it.
No, because you're putting a pain in the ass on your own self if you go out and get 2-cent stamps. Let me tell you something. All right, this is 41 cents, right?
Right.
For 41 cents, I can have some guy come here, pick up my letter, and take it all the way to fucking Seattle. And what do I want to do? Pay less than 41 cents?
What is it that changes in a year where it's like raising it to 39 cents was fine?
You're missing the point. You see this change here, right?
Right.
This is what I think of it.
Ow!
It's nothing.
Change hurts.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I hate change.
For the same price of what I just hit you with, I could send a letter to Alaska.
I'm keeping this.
But go ahead. Go buy yourself a stamp, you cheap bastard.
You know, in Fez's defense, though, it was just...
In Fez's defense, you should get a shield. That's when people are throwing change at him.
But it was 25 cents a stamp just 10 years ago, and you would have less change when it was 25.
Yeah.
You would just get 3/4 back.
By the way, HTG said that she would dive over you to get to Patty.
All right, thanks, Debbie. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
We're friends.
I know, but she's going through her own thing. I'm really worried about her being in what I consider mild depression. Mild depression. Here's Dustin. You're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, Ronnie? Big Cat.
Hey.
I wanted to call in my support for Dave. I'm tired of him.
Thank you, Dustin.
I'm tired of him getting passed over all the time, so I just posted a nomination for him.
Cool.
On ronfez.net, and I think he's going to win in a landslide.
Great.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, buddy.
He is nominated and a sure win for Rocky Dennis of the Year Award.
All right, you're a son of a bitch, then.
I didn't even know they had that magazine.
Set me up good.
Deb said she already voted.
For the Rocky Dennis? Or
Yeah, Rocky Dennis.
For both.
Yeah. Wow, she's mean today.
I know.
Mildly depressed, but mean.
Not the same with Kaka gone.
Yeah, what are you going to do? She's still got Earl, the junior producer, who's very happy, very relaxed with his new position.
He loves being a step above an intern.
So I guess this ends the 25% parties, but how many parties do you owe us now, Earl?
Oh, you too.
BS.
2. Bullshit.
BS. I thought he owed us 2
This
last week.
Oh, you two
and he
this
never
week.
got
First
around
of all,
to it.
let's fucking go through this. It was once a week you owed us that you're going back at least 2-3 months. And I only remember 3 of these parties. 1 pizza and 2 fucking barbecue.
We've only had 3 25% parties.
We were promised Asian. We were promised burgers, fine burgers. We were promised a night out. That was supposed to be one of the things where you weren't just going to have the food delivered, but we were going to be taken out. And none of those happened.
And that's why you got dropped, Earl. That's why your career's on the downslide.
I want to make that up. I was going to do 2 this week.
It's Wednesday, and Friday we're doing Unmasked with Robert Klein.
Well, who's to say we weren't going to go out I wanted to take you guys out after the show on Friday, after the taping on Friday.
All right, but people bring their chicks there too, Earl.
Yeah.
So you're going to be doubling down, you dumb idiot. And
I'm going to find a check.
And make sure that Wiki doesn't get these bills and act like it's for something for the show, executive producer.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Pitsy tells me he has something to add to this jealousy thing. Stay in here, Dave.
One thing I'm going to do is start cracking down on these expense reports.
Good. I really like you. I'm not even kidding about
taking
this.
stamps off the approved list.
You are the executive producer I always wanted. It's exactly the way I want the guy to act. Like everything is important. Not just like, oh, I'm getting right on it. I was planning on taking you guys to something else. Well, like just constant liars like the JP does.
This is why I won't fill out expense reports since the big cat Fez Watley has taken over. If you guys ever need Tylenol or whatever, it's coming out of my pocket.
All those things go past my desk.
You have a desk?
No, but as soon as I get one, they're all going past it.
I never want a desk as long as I live. All right, Pitsy, you heard Dave talking. You got a little jealous. What's going on in your head?
Well, my thing was that Vic went to a bachelorette party a couple weeks ago.
Now, who's Vic?
Oh, Toothpick Vic. I'm sorry, my girlfriend.
This is your girlfriend or fiance? Where are you with her?
We're almost on the cusp of fiance.
So it looks like this Christmas she'll be your fiance.
Yeah, yeah.
That way you get rid of having to buy a Christmas present. You just get the ring.
You read my mind.
Yeah, everybody does it. It's not... You're not fucking breaking any new... Fuck, look at that train derailment. Holy shit.
Wow, that's like Unbreakable.
Yeah, that is. That's terrible.
That's in Ohio, near the towns of Mentor and Painesville.
I didn't even know those were towns. Now, that's not a passenger train, though, right?
No, it doesn't look like one. Flammable liquids. It was what it was carrying.
All liquids are flammable. You have a fucking jar of water that'll explode if your train wrecks. All right, so you and your pre-fiancé... What happened?
She went to a bachelorette party, and she
got married. An old girlfriend
her boss,
from school.
Her boss. So that she said, "Well, there's going to be a male stripper there." And I said, "Well, if that's what goes on. You know, I have no problem with that." What happened was when she came back, she said, "Oh, I had such a good time." Blah blah blah. I just found out the guy was butt naked there, grinding on girls, grinding on her. And if I knew that was part of the deal, I would have never let her go in the first place.
Why?
Because the guy's naked. That's insanity. And if you look at male strippers compared to female strippers want you to grope them. When female strippers, you're not even allowed to touch.
You're out of your mind. You've never been to the private parties. You've never been back in the champagne room. All right, so your problem is she went to a party with all of her other girlfriends.
Yeah.
She saw entertainment.
Yes.
She came home. She didn't want to fight with you, so she didn't tell you that the guy had his dick out.
Basically, yes. That's the story.
Now, was anybody blowing this guy?
She said a lot of the girls were grabbing her, but she didn't.
Grabbing her?
Grabbing him.
Yeah.
But she didn't, which I find hard to believe because she never drinks, and I picked her up. She was drunk that night, drunk off her ass. So obviously you're going to be grabbing a little dick here and there if you have to when you're drunk. I think all girls do it.
So what is your point?
Then, I mean, I would have never let her go in the first place. And I'm pissed at this.
I wouldn't have let her go, is what I don't understand. Do you trust her?
Yes.
Then what are you screaming about?
Because I trust her up until a point. When there's dick in your face, how much can I trust somebody? It doesn't, I don't think Dave would want Casey to have dick in her face.
But it's not like sexual dick. It's like, I can't believe we paid this fucking shaved down, effeminate man to dance for us. They're all having fun, like when we go out to a fucking titty bar. No one's getting laid. Nothing happened.
Yeah, but
what are you screaming about?
Because I know the guy had a nice physique, and I know that she was into that, and then that just makes me think that she is going to want to be with somebody else.
If she was so into nice physiques, she'd have one. So what are you worried about? What are you worried about?
Do you think she actually did something?
Yes, I do.
You think she boned the guy?
No, I mean, I think she grabbed dick or grabbed ass or whatever she grabbed. And
so what? Then it's gone. It happened. Whatever it was none of your business.
Yeah, but I'm not grabbing pussy and tits all over the place.
Because you can't. Women don't want to be with you.
I know.
And I'd like to counter that.
He does?
Lucci, maybe. That's all.
Where did he grab Malucci?
Well, I didn't see tits and pussy, but I saw grabbing at Bar 9.
But here's what I'm trying to say. She wasn't out on a date with somebody.
No.
Would you have a problem if they fucking showed, if you saw a movie and a guy had a dick out?
No, not at all.
Then stop.
Yeah, but the dick
Why are you making things out of nothing all the time?
But, I mean, that means a lot to me, because it's like she lied to me, you know what I'm saying? And she knows
She didn't lie to you. She didn't tell you everything.
But
you tell her everything when you go home?
No, I don't tell her everything.
Then why should she do it for you? Why did everybody does? I don't know everything Fez does. He doesn't know everything I do. No one knows everything. Whatever. You've got to have some fucking amount of confidence in yourself.
I do. But I mean, there's got to be something in her head. I mean, if I had a naked girl in front of me, there's going to be very hard to say no. That's in my head.
Look, does this have anything to do between the two of you?
Yeah, of course it does. Because there's a naked man in her face. I think that's a form of cheating to me.
You're a form of 1958. You really are.
I actually have to disagree with Pitts on this one, because I think that the male strip club would get the chick revved up to want to have intercourse with you.
Right. Like a porn.
I'm totally fine with it. And if you want to go to a strip club yourself, then she's allowed. So I would have no problem. I don't think you should, because she's going to come home and want to destroy you in bed.
You're a man with no confidence.
Really?
You're a man with zero confidence.
But I have confidence in myself.
You shouldn't. Because there's nothing about you that's working right now.
Really?
Yeah. And that's why, whatever it is, you go back, I wouldn't have let her, blah, blah, blah. It's her boss's thing. You would consider that work-related. If we were all doing something for Wiki or Elo, you think she would be able to say, I don't want you to be there? Or would that be work-related?
No, that's work-related.
She went to a work-related event. It was all the girls. They had a fucking male stripper, which, by the way, has been around since 1974. It's not like this is something new. And as far as I've ever heard in my life, no one has left their fiance for a male stripper that they saw at some fucking party. It just doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
But you're saying I have no right to be mad whatsoever?
Hey, first of all, well, you have the right to do whatever you want. You be insecure, but you're losing another fucking battle. I think you and Vic just love screaming at each other. Yeah. I don't think it has anything to do. The things that you say to us have nothing to do with what the reality of it is. That you two want to be a mess together.
Well, I mean, a lot of people say we do have a bad relationship, but I mean, I think we have a really good relationship. But screaming puts a damper on it.
I think that's all there is. I think it's just you guys look for fucking reasons to be highly disappointed in each other and to scream at each other. Nora, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ron, this guy is a fucking asshat.
Yeah.
Well, if this attitude was universal, no woman would ever let a man go to a bachelor party. What kind of shit do you think goes on there?
Oh, I'm just saying, okay, bachelor parties, yes, that is one thing. But the woman's standard for nudity is completely different from the men's standard. You know what I'm saying?
I need to know this one. Why is there a different standard?
Because the woman is in control. The woman is always in control in any situation. Nudity, whatever. So if a female stripper wants to get naked...
Do you know how many strippers have been raped over the years? Those women are not in fucking control.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, rape is a completely different thing.
But I'm saying, you've never been to a bachelor party where a fucking train was pulled?
I haven't yet, no.
I have.
Absolutely.
I saw guys fucking standing in line, one of them holding a jar of mayonnaise.
Oh, my God. It happens all the time in New Jersey, at least.
Yeah, of course it happens in New Jersey. But Pitsy, your fucking life experience doesn't make sense. And I gotta tell you the truth. I think the worst thing that you could do is for you and Vic is for you to get married.
Really? Why do you say that?
Because you're a fucking train wreck. You ought to be laying in between two towns in Ohio right now.
Painesville, anyway.
Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Jesus, what a bunch of insecure pricks. My God. Just buck up, as was told to a great man, Fez. At least you two being together, you're saving two other people from the misery of constant bitching.
You know what? That's a good point. This way...
Insecurity fucking runs rampant with the Ron and Fez show.
I'm going to send you into the big-ass prize clause, but he came up with a good point. At least with you two together, you're not ruining two other people's lives. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. We're talking with Pitsy here. He's completely freaked out because his girlfriend went to a work-related event that there was a male stripper.
Yeah, completely freaked out.
Now, would you worry about Casey going out?
No, I wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't if she wanted to go to a strip club.
Right.
Because she's classy, and I think she wouldn't do anything.
But here's the deal, both of you, and all of us need to know. We cannot control the other person. You can only trust and go, all right, I have faith in this person, or the way they act is not the way that I want to live my life, so they're not the person for me. That's the only two things that you have.
That's true. And also, lately, I've been thinking, I hope she gets into situations of temptation, because then I'll know that she really wants to be with Davy Mack. So I hope, maybe a Tom Cruise enters, her life somehow. And
what about Patty?
That's perfect.
What about Jonathan? All right, Deb said this to you. Maybe what you need to do is get on the stationary bike until she gets home. Wow. Wow, is she on a fucking rampage today?
I mean, we don't all have HTG metabolism where we could eat 3 bowls of fucking pasta a day and not see it.
Wow, you really do attack women.
You eat 3 bowls of pasta and get up to 235.
Love to get there.
Here's Robert. You're on Ron and Fez. That's good. Robert.
Hey, Ronnie, I want to disagree with Bitsy. Women with a male stripper, they have no control. They're completely out of control. They're grabbing balls. They're sucking cock.
Whatever.
You're agreeing with me, sir.
But look, if your fucking chick wants to grab balls and suck cock, it ain't going to happen because she's at a fucking strip. That's what she's going to be doing, whether it's with him or the mailman. If you feel like this is not the person for me because they do things that are unacceptable to me, why are you engaged or pre-engaged and thinking about getting married? You're with the wrong person.
I don't think I'm with the wrong person because people fight about dumb shit all the time, As much
you want to be them? You want to be that couple? Seriously.
I don't think we are that couple, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm overreacting.
Look, who's always screaming? You and your chick are always screaming at each other. She doesn't trust you. You know why you don't trust her? Because you're not a trustable person. You go out, you try to mac fucking chicks all the time. You're trying to fucking get with women. Every time we see you in a bar, you had that texting things. You're always trying to fucking get with fucking chicks, right? So, you think she's doing the same thing. We fucking worry about... I'm telling you right now, I don't know what... You guys ever had a fucking friend that was a thief?
Yes.
They always think you're stealing from them. They always are like, holy shit, I fucking come out of the bathroom and now I go back, I gotta check my dope. You're like, what are you fucking talking about? You'll find out they're the type of guys that steal dope from their friends. The same fucking shit happens when you are that kind of person. Like con men... worried about being conned all the time. Salesmen always think they're being taken advantage of, and they fucking worry about it. That's what it is. You are looking into a fucking mirror right now, my friend, and you're seeing you with a wig on, and you don't like it. You don't like yourself.
I also think it has to do with my standards, too. You know what I'm saying? I never met anybody that loved me the way she does for who I am. I never had to put on a bullshit thing. You know what I'm saying? I never had to put on an act with her.
And so you think that the real you is not fucking lovable. It's not enough to keep a woman. That's what you honestly fucking think.
In some parts, yeah.
No, in all the parts. You're like, When is the other fucking shoe going to drop? When is she going to see me as the piece of shit that I see me as? That's what you're worried about.
Yeah, I am.
And the reason is you are a piece of shit. You need to fucking clean up your own act. Stop texting people when you're drunk.
21 times, too.
Smelling hair, too. Don't forget that one.
Whose hair were you smelling? Deb's?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a sick, crazy bastard. Well, you never get to smell your own hair. So this is exciting for you. Here, let me go over to Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Fitzy, I do think it's an insecurity thing, but I do also believe if she would have came home and just told you what happened, you probably might not have such a rough time with it.
All right, let's all, as his friends, if she came home that night and told the truth, he goes ape shit, right?
Yeah, he hits her in the face.
So it doesn't matter. Would you hit her?
I never hit her. I never lay a hand on her.
But push her?
I mean, I'll shake her a little and like throw things, but
what will you throw at her?
Change or shoes I threw once.
Never throw change at someone. That's a fucking dehumanizing. All right, so you'll throw a shoe at her.
Yeah.
All right, you'll hit her with, and you're being serious.
No, I'm not hitting. I'm just putting some scare into her.
All right, so
You're awful.
Take this stick, and Dave, sit over here.
Yeah, I'll pretend to be.
How far away would she be?
About that, about 4 or 5 feet.
All right, get away from the TV, though. I don't want you to hit the TV. All right, show me what you would do. Well, how would you be yelling at it, too?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on, Vic? Blah, blah, blah. And then
And so you would make sure it hit the wall near her.
Yes.
But it ricocheted back on her leg. Or my leg. My leg.
Would you put a wig on and
Please.
a coconut bra?
I can get the wig.
That's Vic's look.
So you throw shit near her head all the time?
Well, yeah, around her area, yes.
Right. So, and what does she do when you do this shit?
She's looking for things to throw back.
All right, so
it's mutual, you know.
Yeah. Stella, Stella. Here is Wade. Wade, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I listen to this guy, man, and he's just a fucking knuckle dragger. I can't believe.
Well, wait, hold
the
on.
way he
Lily
feels.
is the knuckle dragger of the show, but you're right. You are not fully evolved. You're not a modern man. You live like a fucking caveman.
I'm kind of a throwback. I consider myself a little bit, you know.
What? But why are you proud of that?
Well, that's just the men that were around me in my life. I didn't have that many men, but the men that I had.
Right. You're how old now?
24.
It's time for you to look beyond your childish things and say, I want to grow into a real fucking man. Particularly before I'm with this fucking broad. For real.
Yeah, I've tried. I think I'm on my way there.
Would you be happier if you just lived in complete ignorance and she didn't tell you anything?
Well, that's where you eventually get.
Yeah.
That's where you eventually get when you explode every time somebody tells you something. What do? They've got to hide it from you. They got to just say, I can't get caught.
Yeah.
Because the punishment, you throwing shit, out fucking goes the truth every time.
Yeah.
You know, if every time, you did something wrong, the punishment was death, you would tell people you never did anything wrong. You would lie about anything that ever happened.
That's true. I mean, there is a lot of that goes on where it's just, it slips by instead of even bringing it up because don't even want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I was just going to have 50. I want to have 6. He got home. When he picked.
I can't hear you, brother. Your phone's shit. Here is Wayne. Wayne, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
I just want to call. I think most women think that's more of a somebody thing to go to a strip club. It's not an erotic venture.
It's a very good point there. When women go to a strip club, the main thing when they tell their stories later is how embarrassed their friends were. They always like to see who's the most embarrassed friend, and that one the fucking stripper always focuses on because that's the fucking act. When I had my club, we would always do these fucking parties, and these chicks would come in, and I would fucking see the act, and it's a fucking act. The guy comes in dressed like a fucking cop. It's stupid. Why do they need people dressed up?
Plus, look at the reaction of the women themselves. They're always laughing.
They're laughing. They're pointing. They're Fucking, first of all, the way you spread out in the fucking in our strip clubs, and you're just sitting there looking in with drink until some fucking poor broad comes over while she's giving you a lap dance. She tells you she can't get her kid back. It's always, and that her uncle used to make her blow him. It's fucking, you know, it is the opposite of fun. Yeah. It's like the lowest depths you can get. Then you're like, yeah, I guess we can do bumps in the other fucking room. Come on. All right, Pitsy, when she came home that night, did she straddle your little dick?
Yes.
Then you should be happy. She was thinking about somebody else while she fucked you.
You know what the worst part was? I dropped her off and picked her up, and I saw the guy who was the stripper.
How'd he look?
He was handsome. He was handsome.
Did he turn you on?
Yeah, a little bit. Saying, why can't I be like him? He's got a nice body.
Look at you. You think about male strippers. Your favorite music is boy bands. You basically watch nothing but reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
You're a girl. You're a girl aching to get out of this fucking Jamook's body.
Don't forget about he waxes his eyebrows every week.
Made out with Dave.
He thinks the Gotti boys are the coolest things he's ever seen in his life. You don't know what to do. All right, Mr. Butch wants to talk to you. Mr. Butch, how are you, sir?
What's up, buddy? Say, first off, I want to give a congratulations to Toddy Boy for making the executive producer.
All right.
That's Big Cat.
Hey, and then also, Pitsy, you need to go on a walkabout and just do it.
What he needs is saying is you need to find another chick. This might not be the chick for you.
I think that's the complete wrong thing to do. I think I found the person who I love, the person who accepts me for who I am, and then you just take the good with the bad. You know?
Sometimes she's going to be with a male stripper.
Well, you know,
which one is that? Good or bad?
Well, if she had sex with him, would you be gone?
Yeah, heartbeat.
All right. So what are you worried about? You know she didn't, right?
Yeah.
Here's what you got to do though. You got no control of your anger. You're throwing shit at her.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking jealous, and that could explode in a negative fucking way. Look at that thing in Wisconsin the other day. That 20-year-old cop. He's fucking jealous because this other little girl wasn't with him. He goes in and kills everybody at the party.
Yeah.
20-fucking-year-old cop shoots everybody at the party because he's fucking jealous. Jealousy is a terrible thing. I mean, we all wrestle with it. We all fucking wrestle with jealousy. And it is, I might put it as the worst fucking emotion that you could have.
Yeah, it is, because it makes you paranoid, and it's obviously not conducive to anything when you're paranoid, because you can't stop creating scenarios in your stupid fucking head.
You do this, do you, Dave?
Yes, I do.
What kind of scenarios do you create?
No, I mean, I used to, create sometimes, about maybe my wife, and I come home and she's, like banging another guy,
Right. Now, is it guys that you know?
No, that's the weird thing. It's always like a faceless person.
The only people I know that have fantasies with faceless fucking guys in it are women. I have only heard that term from women.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but women say when they masturbate. Who was it? Oh, faceless guy. Why can't you be honest? And I swear, I've heard it enough that I guess it must be true of women.
Yeah, no, it does exist with me. I mean, I'm working on it, and when it happens, I just say no thought, no thought, no thought. Like no thought's going to enter my head. Like I do a mantra. They call it a mantra.
I think it's working.
No mantra can be negative, though. Know that. So the only thing that you pick out of that is thought.
Okay.
You don't pick up the negatives. So you can't have any kind of positive thinking is don't let me strike out, don't let me strike out, don't let me strike out. Because the fucking noun there, the big word is strikeout. And you're still focusing your energy on strikeout. So whatever if you want to do positive thinking, it's always got to be done in a positive way.
All right, I got to do that then.
Don't let me go bankrupt still means you're focusing on bankrupt.
Yeah.
And you will go bankrupt, and you will eventually. So you do this all the time.
Yeah, I have to come up with a mantra to destroy the thought in my head.
Because you get it, and you know that it's crazy. You know that you're just making it up out of nowhere.
Yes, I totally know it, because like I said, and I'm not fucking lying, it's always a faceless person. person. So it's like I'm just wishing it for some reason, and it makes no sense. And then I want to come home and, like, you know,
I understand.
Do some weird thing or whatever. You know,
think by hitting and punching somehow that works?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure about anything like violent. No, just like I want to like yell, and then I'm like, I'm in the right, like I'm the moral person here. You know, it's like it's a fucking bullshit way to be like, you know, I'm the superior guy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the superior person.
There might be a side of you, and same with Pitsy, because I'm saying, again, you're not focusing, when you focus on the negative, that's basically what you want. There may be some part of you that wishes that your chick would have an affair.
Right. I mean, for me, I don't think so, because I know it would destroy me, and that's why I'm trying to
But my point is, maybe you think you want to be destroyed.
On a subconscious
like
level?
You're fucking worthless.
Well, it's something I need to maybe see a therapist.
And Pitsy, you're also worthless.
Yeah.
So why don't you guys pool your money and see a therapist together, and they'll tell you the same thing.
Every other
you're
Wednesday.
Fucking worthless. Yeah, Pitsy wanted me also to mention you.
But it is something that I'm working on for real, because I know that my wife is to be trusted. She's perfect. She's perfect.
She is.
She is. She's perfect.
She's perfect.
And she's extremely loyal. And just she is the best. So I don't know why.
All the guys say that about her. So many guys.
So I
But
have
you
to
married
stop.
better than you.
Yeah, I did, and I have to stop just like basically hallucinating.
But you think even if he married worse than him, he would still be jealous?
You know
I mean,
what?
let's face it, Pitsy's too good for Vic,
True.
and yet he's fucking still jealous.
I used to do the same thing with my ex.
And you were too good for her.
Yeah, I used to do the same thing. So
Yeah.
it was
so
like,
it's really about you.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
especially after. I mean, the only time I ever had a specific person was when I saw some pictures of her with another person in Atlantic City, and
they looked happy together.
Yeah,
Jonathan?
No, I'm talking my ex here
Oh.
So that, you know.
Now Lily's jealous all the time too. Now with Jonathan.
Yeah.
Come on in, Lily. And she said she never used to be that way, but she finally saw the truth for what it was.
That's the truth.
Lily, you said you never were jealous before?
No, I wasn't.
Well, you were jealous of Jiven, even after you guys broke up.
Well, I was jealous only towards the end when I
Yeah.
was suspicious, and I had
Right.
every right to be.
But even after you kept thinking about him long after you guys broke
Oh,
up.
absolutely, yeah, because I was
You-
still hurt, you know.
Yeah.
And you
so
would
I was
compare
like-
yourself to his new girlfriend.
Yeah, I did.
She
that
was
a lot.
unbelievably hot too, which we haven't seen her in forever, right?
No.
Again, she was driven away from us because she doesn't like the drama. She doesn't like the drama the way these guys do. Are you still jealous now?
I'm slightly jealous, but unlike Pitsy, I don't tell him that he can't do whatever he wants to do.
Even
you
though
know?
and part of you would like to do that.
I would like to, but you know what? I wouldn't like to be told what to do.
All right.
And he's an adult,
Stand
so.
up. No, I'm only kidding. I was just
Oh.
telling you what to do. And she was doing it. It was very hot. Wasn't it?
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, I take orders from you.
Oh, don't even say that. Be very, very careful.
Okay.
Now, but you're saying, so like you try to think it out like an adult. You try to go, I want to treat this person in a manner, and I have to deal with this shit myself.
Absolutely. And
Yeah, I
and I
bet.
know when he gets sort of annoyed with it, and then I know to leave it alone, you know?
See, I think Lily's where, you know, I was early in our relationship, and that's why I see it now, and now recognize it as an unattractive quality. So that's why I'm actually trying to improve myself.
So you honestly see yourself emotionally above Lily?
No.
Because there's not a fucking scale in the history of the universe that I see where you were, and I used to be that person. There's no way.
No, Rob, Mr. Bennington, it's something that I'm trying to improve, and I actually do feel like I've squelched
By
those
how?
feelings of jealousy between Jonathan and Casey. They can hang out, do whatever they want, because I realize that I trust her completely, but you don't.
But you fantasize about her banging another guy.
I didn't say that. Wow, that's pretty fucking
That's
crude.
what you said. You just said
You
that.
want to know why you're on her shit list? Maybe it's things like that.
What? Now, why would Lily be on anybody's shit list?
Because she fucking pops her mouth off like that.
You were the one
She's
who
on
said you
the
had a
air.
fantasy about it.
Yeah, she is.
You're the one who said the fantasy about it.
All right.
Who's
Not
got
me.
the fantasy?
I said there were fantasies that I had.
And then
Baby
you all-
Mac. said it.
You know, I'm in a precarious situation
I know
these
you are.
days.
I know you are.
Emotions are running.
And can I just say this?
Yeah.
Whatever shit popping that
right.
your wife thinks that I'm doing is
Don't dwell
you
on
asking me questions
I
about
don't know.
things that go on between her and Jonathan.
don't dwell
so
on
it's
it.
not me feeding your fucking
BS.
brain with all the shit.
You're crazy.
It's you asking.
No,
so
you're
tell her
paranoid.
that.
This
so
is
go back and you tell her
Mr.
that.
Bangton, this is a perfect example of the paranoia and schizophrenia that jealousy makes someone into.
That you're
because
above.
because she's clearly hallucinating conversations.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Dave. Will you and your wife be attending this birthday party of Lily's that has really bottomed out? I went and checked the list again, and I have not seen anything look so pathetic in my life.
There's no movement.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to attend.
Earl, will you be there?
No, I will not be there.
Now, you said Earl immediately said no to you.
With the quickness, yeah.
Pitts, do me a favor and tap out with Earl. Let's bring Earl into the room. This fucking soap opera called The Ron and Fez Show has more problems. Our own Lily is throwing an adult birthday party for herself. So far, the only person who said they would come is me. And I said I was bringing an extra, I think, 50 people. And I wanted free food and an open bar. Earl, you immediately said no. Why? As junior producer, your fellow junior producer with her.
I am? Wow. I just responded because I always get heat for not responding to invites.
What are you doing that night that you can't go?
Honestly, I have nothing on my calendar for the moment.
Why no then?
I just did not want to go. I mean, and honestly, and Lily and I, we have a little bit of an issue right now.
What's the issue about? Shit popping?
No shit popping, right? No, the whole incident at Hooters is still kind of sitting with me a little bit.
All right. You had the incident at Hooters. Everybody made fun of you for not eating family style, getting a grilled chicken sandwich, and then eating that with a knife and fork. That happened 2 weeks ago, my friend.
No, it was something.
And everybody at the table was laughing at you, and you could only scream at Lily. You could only scream at the girl.
My feeling was at the time, she initiated that whole thing. And this was really the culmination of us like having these kind of weird little issues for like the past month. She's been very snappy with me, and I've been understanding with her.
Guess what? I'm going to tell everybody this. No one in this show has liked Lily since she got a boyfriend. You're fucking all nuts.
That's absolutely true.
It is true.
I'm completely...
You, Pitsy, and Dave have fucking given her the shoulder. You've thrown the bow. You've boxed her out since the day she says, I have somebody that I am in a relationship with and I feel good. You've all been pissed at her since then.
Well, I actually do think she's also changed herself because since she got a boyfriend, she has not been as friendly. And
flirty or friendly?
No, friendly and positive. I'm trying to keep it calm, but, you know, I can see you're getting ready to yell, but go ahead.
No, I'm not getting ready to yell because I'm an adult. But I am sick and tired of the comments that are made about my boyfriend. That's what I get really angry about.
What do they say?
I make no such comments.
Let's hear what they say.
Just stupid shit. Like, just comments like, oh, you and Jonathan. Oh, you guys are in love. Oh, you don't have time for anybody anymore. You're so different now. But I can't.
You're in love?
You do.
That's a negative thing?
Well,
The way it's
apparently
being
the way
thrown.
you
You're
guys
mocked.
are saying it. Exactly.
I don't think
The
so.
mocking.
You're not going to her party. Pitts hasn't said he's going to her party. And Earl has said no. That's ridiculous. We all work together.
He's not friendly, though. She comes
All right,
in.
so this is a personal thing now. It's not I'm busy. It's now Lily's not friendly.
Yeah, I'll admit it. What the fuck? I might
You
as well.
feel the same way?
The incident in Hooters was the culmination of about a month of her just really being not antagonistic, almost rude at times. She's been very short with me. She's been very snappy with me. And I let that go.
How is she not friendly? Everyone got an invitation to the birthday party she had to throw for herself.
Pitsy, what about you? You feel the same way?
Well, me and Lily have really had it out. Last week we got into a really big argument, and after that we worked our problems out. That was the best way to do it.
All right.
I mean, they got into an uncomfortable argument in front of the Opie and Anthony show. It's horrible. They hate each other. But
what were they? They were screaming in front of the show.
Yes, and there was a lot of witnesses. I think Pitts said something like, "Go staple this," and then Lily said, "I'm doing something," and Pitts said, "Do it now," and then Lily said, "Don't ever embarrass me in front of the Opie and Anthony crew." Am I wrong, or is that like a near exact quote?
I don't know if it was about stapling, but there was a little bit of a blowout.
And you said, "Don't ever embarrass me in front of the crew like
Yeah.
that." And it was horrible. It was very uncomfortable for all of us here.
Why does she have to go and staple shit? Why can't he staple stuff?
I don't know, but I mean, just getting back to what the junior producer said, she's colder these days to us.
All right, Fez, you got a big problem ahead of you. You don't have a team on your hands.
No.
And do you think that you're colder, or you're just...
I don't think I'm colder at all. I just think that I'm just tired of it. I'm tired
of shit?
Yeah, basically that's it. And Earl, about me being quick and short with you and all that stuff, that's because when we ask you a question, we don't get an answer. And this is radio. We need to move quickly, Earl. We need answers, and we need them immediately from our executive producer. So that's why.
Well, you go to Fez now. Even if he's on the air, you can always pull him aside. His door is always going to be open for you as the executive producer.
That's my policy.
All right. By the way, Casey said she can't go to your party. Her brother's visiting, but Dave could go if he would like to.
I'd like to hang out with her brother on that day. He's a great person. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
The brother can't come?
The heir to the handy little fortune.
Is the brother invited, Lily?
Sure. I said people are welcome to bring whoever they want to bring.
It's a bar. How does this even a party? It's not like we have a private room. I hate when people say that these are their parties when they haven't put out a fucking dime for it. It's a public bar. I'm tired of these adult parties. They're not real. I go there and like, hey, who are these people? Oh, I don't know. But what are they doing here? Oh, it's an open... anyone can walk in here. It's a public place.
And I think the last time we were there, wasn't there we had all of our people there, and then there was another...
Yeah, there was some hot accountant group. Remember they were like hot accountants?
And they were drunk out of their minds.
Yeah. That's why I'm rethinking my birthday party.
Dizzy says she will come, but she wants you to get a stripper. So that'd be great. Your birthday party...
I'm rethinking mine, and I'm not going to go to a bar. I'd like to have maybe it at my apartment, with Mr. Bennington.
Enough with the parties.
No, I got to agree with Watley.
Jeez.
First of all, Friday night, we're going out with the Weird Medicine guys.
Dr. Steve.
Weird Medicine is on Saturday night, and they'll be in town, so we're going to head out to Bar 9 with Dr. Steve the night before. And then Saturday night is Brother Joe's band.
Yeah, they're going to be playing at Smith's. That's 2U, the U2 tribute band, playing at Smith's on the corner of 44th and 8th.
So maybe after I'm done listening to Weird Medicine, I'll go down and see that. But then Dawn also said that's her boyfriend Patrick's adult birthday. So it's constant adult birthdays now.
I got a triple header on Saturday. I have to go up to Westchester,
Bestchester?
for the Bestchester for one of Casey's friends, and then there's another birthday party before that, and then Brother Joe's. So
it's too much. Just say happy birthday to each other.
Why even care?
And move along.
Here's Larry. Larry, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I was just wondering if Lily's still into Jonathan, why her MySpace lists her as single.
Ooh.
I didn't even realize that, but thank you for stalking my page and
well, what? I mean, you have the page up. Why is that stalking?
I mean, but I don't even notice that. I'll change it so people...
He didn't go through your panty drawer.
But her panty drawer is on her MySpace page. Oh. She just opens up the drawer and takes pictures. Here's Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Hey, Lily, I got a couple things for you. If I lived a little closer to you guys down there in the city, I live in upstate New York, I'd love to come to your party. But another thing, I wouldn't even give these guys the time of day. You always seem like you're pretty nice. You got your head on your shoulders, and you're a very attractive young lady.
Thank you,
and these guys that you work with, you're the only female there. Give them all the shit you can give them. They're all tagging up on you.
They are.
I wouldn't give them no time of day.
They do. The three of these guys do gang up on her.
Right, because back in the day, you were such a nice flower. Gosh, you were so nice. I mean, honestly, I speak for the three of them. I haven't seen you smile in a long time.
I smile all the time. Just not around you guys. And also, why is it okay for Earl to come in here so fucking grumpy and not say 2 words, but it's not like, oh, he's changed, he's such a jerk now.
Well,
and
I mean,
look at
you're
him.
a girl, you know.
So what does that mean?
Yeah, what does
It's
that
not-
mean?
It's not
I'm
okay for me to be in fucking bad mood every now and again?
I don't want to make this to be sexist at all, and I think it's going to sound like that. But as a chick, you know, you could give us some happiness and joy by being happy.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. I don't understand why she has to do something that Earl or anybody else won't.
Well, actually, I'm not always happy when Earl is all grumpy. That's the same type of stuff that we criticize him for.
Well, I understand that, Dave, but also you've been pretty stressed out since you've been married. I mean, and nobody says anything. You know? I mean, we all go through our own
You think
shit.
that he's stressed out?
I think he's very stressed out.
I don't know. You think it's
just...
And you think it's the marriage?
No, I mean, it could be... It's a big life change for him. You know what I mean? He's got somebody else to think about. Obviously, there's stress that comes with that.
I feel less stress on a lot of things because of my marriage, but thank you, Miss Dr. Phil.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I just said that you're stressed, and that's fine.
But you didn't blame it on his marriage, and ever since he got married, he's not fun.
Exactly, and if any,
He's not going to the party.
And if anything,
look at him panic. Nobody's gonna get in trouble when he gets home.
No, I think that she's alleviated a lot of pressure on me because I don't have to go home wondering, where this meal gonna come from. I'm coming home.
Where this meal gonna come from?
Fucking a Native American?
I mean, no, I wasn't a good cook. I'm not a good cook. I'm not someone who does household things. And when I come home tonight, I get a fucking marinated steak. That's marinating right now. So that's what I got to look forward to.
Do me a favor, bring some in. Fucking starving.
Yeah, well,
this would have been a perfect day for you, Earl, to do your burger fucking thing. Everybody be all happy. What's the Pal Talk Challenge this weekend? Deb against Anthony?
I'm not familiar with
Look
this.
into that for me.
I will.
Stuff. All right, Lily, so you're not, come back. You're not happy with the way these guys are treating you.
No, not at all. I think they're really being hard on me for no reason. And I don't understand what that's about. But
did you all think that if she hadn't met Jonathan, you were all going to have sex with her? Is the back of your mind with this?
No, not at all. Not for me.
I think it is for Earl, to be honest with you.
And Pitsy.
Yeah. I think for Earl and Pitts. I mean, I'm being honest. I've never wanted to have intercourse with her. And
then you're gay.
I think she's
Lily's
nice.
here because Earl was in love with her in the first place.
Yeah.
And got his his crush in. Then, as soon as she was here, Pitsy went head over heels for her.
So I can understand. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And Earl, your problem with me now makes no sense because I wasn't the only one who made fun of the way you were cutting your chicken sandwich.
That is
Everybody
true.
else
She was the last one in.
Yeah, and for some reason, you're talking to everybody else, but you're not fucking talking to me.
I have spoken with you. I've been
said.
very cordial with you.
Oh,
I've
and you
been
didn't
more
say-
than cordial with you.
Because you said this to Jonathan. She's dead to me. Did
You said that to Jonathan?
Yeah, you
I did not
absolutely
say
said
that to Jonathan. I did not say.
So
she
he's a
did.
liar.
I did not say that. I would have I have zero recollection of saying that.
You got a new EP here just in the nick of time.
When did he say it?
This was at the Unmasked, the Bob Newhart. Outside.
And remember when we saw you guys eating on the street and I took Jonathan's French fry?
Yeah.
I go, hey, they're there. We could eat with them. If Earl's going, no. So then, from there, Fezzy, I got to keep walking, go to the homestead where all of a sudden the entrees now are like $29 a piece instead of fucking $8.85. Like at the diner.
I mean,
he orders a $29 grilled chicken instead of a fucking... Not even getting a steak for himself. All right, this is the Pal Talk Challenge. Is it Deb and Anthony?
She said there's 15 people competing in it.
Well, who are they?
She didn't list them, but she just said there's going to be actually a lot of people are competing, but there's 15 contestants.
Is Anthony involved?
She did not say.
All right, I need somebody producing, Fez. I know you can't be two places at once. But you got to be able to, if I'm going to say something, I like to know what it is I'm saying. Anyway, to get back to this, it's true. You only hold a grudge against him. Then after the last, I forgot to tell you this story. You're going to fucking like it. And Kathleen from the Bronx sees it. So we're all sitting in that diner right near the place. This is a great place to eat, by the way, too. So out the window, and now there's tables outside, but we were inside. And the tables outside are all set up so you can sit down and eat. And people walking back and forth in the meatpacking district. Kathleen from the Bronx sees this woman. She's got to be like 400 pounds. She's walking along, walking by the table, looks over, sees a bottle of ketchup, grabs it, puts it in her purse, and keeps it right on.
Very nice. I love that.
Is that the best? Just grabs herself a bottle of
ketchup.
All right, so it's just the Pal Talkers, and this is named after Anthony since he passed out on Pal Talk on the O&A show last week, which is what I told everybody when after the Iggy's party.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I go, why are they going out when Anthony's got to get up so early?
Yeah. And 24 hours later, snoring on the air.
Yeah, I don't even think it was 24 hours later. It had to be like 12 hours later.
You predicted it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, they're going to kill that man. I said they're literally going to kill that man. And then take away what? The brilliance. So, Earl, squash this fucking thing you got going on in your head. You're a junior producer. You're the same exact place as everybody else now.
It was...
And Fez wants you out of here by 5 every day now, too.
All right.
He wants your new hours to be 5 a.m. to 5 p.m.
5 a.m.?
Yes. He wants you in here before O&A starts their show.
If you're going to be here for 12 hours, we're going to cheat on the early side of it.
Yeah. And he's going to give you a camera and you can take pictures of those guys.
Want to see what's going on.
You'll be running a spy cam. Big Kev. Hello, Big Kev.
Hello, Mr. B.
What do you say, buddy?
I'm a little hurt about the comments you made about my show yesterday.
What did I say?
You said, a couple of things about me liking Star Wars and comic books and how I should, I think it was buy a car and date a woman.
Oh, yeah, maybe that was it. Tell us about, what's the big show? When is it going to be?
It's this Saturday night. It's 9 to 10:30.
Right.
We have a lot of stuff going on. We're hoping to talk about a variety of topics concerning geek culture.
All right.
And I'm actually looking very forward to meeting Dr. Steve and hearing his show. And I was just kind of hurt that you would say that about my show, having never heard an episode yourself.
Well, you're like the single guy leading into Seinfeld.
I haven't heard your show, but I have read Ain't It Cool News, and I can't keep up. What are you going to be talking about this week?
We're going to be talking
Transformers?
about what's that?
Transformers?
We're not going to be talking about Transformers. I don't even like Transformers.
All right, Pogs.
Just for the record.
I'm going to give you a call, and I want to talk about Pogs.
We'll not be talking about Pong either. No, we're going to be talking about the latest news in all manner of geek film,
but
television,
Big Kev,
collectibles.
I can't listen to a radio show where a guy paints a model for an hour and a half. You got to be able to talk about things.
Of course. We talk about things each and every week. You can go over to BigKevsGeekStuff.com and you can check out all the episodes.
All right, it's going to be interesting and fun?
It is going to be interesting and fun.
All right, well, and so what's the big topics?
Probably one of the big topics will be the big Mattel recall and how many toys we're importing from China and the dangers that might pose down the line. We're hoping to have a representative from Mattel come on the air and talk with us about that.
In a segment called Don't Lick Your Toys.
Exactly. Don't lick your toys.
All right, Big Kev. Well, best of luck to you. I will be listening.
I know you won't, Mr. B.
No,
but that's
I will
okay.
be listening, but to Dr. Steve.
Gotcha.
Who's on at 10:30 with Weird Medicine?
I do want to hear it. Best of luck to you, pal.
Thank you.
All right, there's Big Kev, and it's a hell of a show, Fezzy. And he's going to be talking about gargoyles and all kinds of stuff that you can do. There's a piece that he does on Smurfette that is just fantastic. Harry, who's given up on pants, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, boys. Have you heard of the interview with Big Kev and Samuel L. Jackson for Snakes on a Plane?
No.
If it's anything compared to his show, it's going to suck.
I haven't heard, but I would love to have Samuel L. Jackson on the show.
No. He did it for O&A. As far as Black Earl, he's nothing but a liar, pants on fire.
His nose is wider than a telephone wire. Can't do longer with you, Earl.
Black Earl say just a couple weeks ago that Lily was dead to him. He said it on the air.
Yeah, you do say that. So I know that you've said that before, Earl. And I know you got it from me. Because I used to say, Earl, you're dead to me. That would make you cry. So now you steal it.
All right, boys.
Earl, do you want to apologize to Lily and tell her that you'll be at her party and you'll sing the first karaoke song?
I'll apologize. I apologize if I've come off as cold and distant and mean.
And you'll be at her party.
I'm still not sure if I want to go to the party.
And sing the first karaoke song, and then watch her and Jonathan kiss. And then we'll know that you're over her.
Yeah, I've never been, I am completely happy for her and Jonathan. And again, if I came off as cold and distant, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
If you're genuine about that, then I accept your apology.
Dave, your turn. You want to apologize?
No, I'd say we keep this thing going for a little while.
Why don't you apologize?
All right.
Say that you'll bring your brother-in-law to the party with Earl, and you and Earl will sing the first song of the night.
I'll apologize to Lily. I've wanted this thing. I want us to be a team again, and we're so fragmented. So I will apologize. I can't say that. I'm going to be at your birthday party.
Holy shit, look at this pot pie contamination.
Nothing.
You're a pot pie guy, right?
I love pot pies.
Did they tell you what kind it is?
No. Just
be very careful with your pot pie.
It better not be Swanson's.
It's over half the country.
Will they know where it goes?
Oh, there it is.
Banquet.
Banquet brand frozen, not ready to eat chicken and turkey pot pies.
So it's not already pre-cooked before it comes in?
Right, you got to bake it for like 45 minutes an hour.
Yeah, but how do you bake chicken? You know what I'm saying? You know what?
Yeah.
That chicken has to be cooked before
yeah.
you put the pot pie on. Oh, fuck. You can't trust food anymore.
No, there's nothing. If it's not lettuce, it's peanut butter. If it's not peanut butter, it's Popeyes.
All right, Radio Shark is a funny joke. Go ahead, Radio Shark. He's mad because we got his actual name. I will say this. Ever since Graz come on, Radio Shark doesn't get through anymore. Graz, you beat the Shark in his own game. You little haircut bastard. You did it all for yourself. I like him better with the crazy hair. I got my hair cut so I don't have to look like Ben anymore. All right, Earl, you going with burgers and fries today from across the street? Burger joint?
Yeah, we'll go burgers.
Today will be the party to say we're all going to be friends again. We all apologize to Lily. Everyone accepts her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then you accept that you're not going to be with her.
I'll agree to those terms. I want to get back on the right page.
/ welcome the new EP.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's Eric. Eric, you're on Fez.
Hey, I just called to say Big Kev is a great, great guy, but he just sucks at interviews. I challenged him on the O&A show to interview the girls from that movie, The Descent, and I blew him away, and I don't even know anything about interviewing.
Here's the thing about Big Kev, and I love the guy, but I do not want him listening to our show and picking apart what I say about him. He has got to let that go. We're plugging the fact that he's doing his big toy show this week.
Big Kev's Geek Stuff starting at 9 o'clock on Saturday, followed by Weird Medicine with Dr. Steve.
Now, he's going to be doing a piece on battling tops that I think people are going to love. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Let's open up the lines. Aren't they fun? I could do this big Geek World Toy Store Jamboree show. There's a lot of money in that, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Especially those classic toys. Those collectibles, as they're called.
You know what I like? Somebody will say this. If my mom hadn't thrown out... Yeah, I know. You'd be rich today. I had everything. I know you did. Every fucking guy has the same story. We all owned toys growing up. We played with them till we broke them. We weren't going to leave them sitting there in plastic like morons. The only kids that had that kept their toys in plastic... paralyzed kids. Why wouldn't you take the game out and play with it? The only reason not to is if you were paralyzed. All right, Earl, where are you getting the food from? Burger joint?
Burger joint, yeah.
What are you getting for everybody?
Obviously burgers, fries, drinks.
I want a shake.
And a shake.
All right, vanilla shake for me.
Chocolate shake.
Make sure I get a cheeseburger. Plain. I don't trust their salmonella stuff that they throw on it. I got my own condiments. All right, write it down, junior producer. Just mine. Then everybody else, you get them whatever and see if they like it.
See if it works out.
All right, we take a break here. We get back. We're going to have a very special news from the executive producer. From time to time, the executive producer will be letting people know what's going on with the Ron and Fez show. And Earl, I've asked you to do this for years. I've asked you to be able to speak directly to the listeners. You refused.
Yeah, I was a little
too busy holding a grudge against Jonathan. Finn.
Yeah.
I still like to taunt you with that.
I know you do. Scrapes on the back of my neck like fingernails.
But how do you think I feel seeing your wife write, Ron, stop starting shit? I mean, that threw me off today. I'm not going to lie to you.
And it grates on your neck. It doesn't grape on your neck.
Are you sure
you
about
maniac.
that? Are you
No.
sure?
You are a maniac.
His bruises look like grapes. They really do get a very grapish look about it. It's
true.
All right, so when we get back, the EP will be talking to us. What's the name of the segment?
Memo from the EP.
Memo from the EP. You don't want to miss this. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez, XM 202.
Memo from the EP. Subject, a new administration. To all employees of the Ron and Fez Show, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fez Whatley, and I am your new EP. For those of you new to the business, that means executive producer. And for those not familiar with me, let me also give you a little background on myself. I started in radio when I was 21 years old. That means I've been doing this for 5 years now, so I know what I'm talking about. This is a new administration, and there will be some changes. First of all, the tradition of the EP or executive producer throwing 25% parties will come to an end. I'm not buying Rolexes and flying you people to Hawaii every Friday. I am not Oprah. Next, what to call me. I know your previous EP went by the titles Liar, or Black Liar, or Black Incompetent Liar. I don't intend to be that formal. You can feel free to call me Fez, or EP, or preferably the Big Cat. It's up to you. Also, the treatment of women in the workplace. I know your former EP either physically threatened female interns or professed his love for them. This also ends now. All female interns, Lily, Letitia, Pepper, this will be a safe work environment from now on. You have my word that I will not do or say anything of a sexual nature to you. Trust me, someone will have to even point out that there's a woman in the room for me to even notice. I don't see sex, especially girl sex. And finally, I intend to implement my AAA policy. A, for answers, you will get them. A, for action, things will happen. And A, for antidepressants, I'm currently going through an effexor problem, and I hope to have the AAA policy down to a AA policy real soon. In conclusion, I know this transition period is not going to be easy for a lot of you. You're probably asking, who's the new guy? Where did he come from? But it's going to be a process for me as well. I'm still trying to put names with all the faces. So there will be growing pains, but we will get through them together and build a better Ron and Fez show. The Big Cat, executive producer. CC Don Wicklin, Eric Logan, Bob Dylan.
All right. It is the Ron and Fez show. Fezzy, way to give it to the fat cats down there in Washington.
No, that was a memo to my staff.
Was it?
Yes.
I was smoking.
Oh. You missed the memo?
No, but I like when you go from a commercial right into one of those.
Yeah.
I think it's powerful, and it gives the people who like to smoke a little more extra time.
It's like another long commercial.
All right, Fezzy, I hate to break into your EP thing. Breaking news out of Ohio. It's happened again. 5 victims in a school shooting in Cleveland, Ohio. This is live news, picking it up off the CNN feed. 5 victims in a school shooting in Cleveland, Ohio. We have got to lead the world in school shootings.
Yeah.
And it really ties in a lot to what we were talking about today with Pitsy and the other shit. It almost feels like the only way people know how to react is violence anymore. And Earl, this looks like bad news for you. We've bragged about this before, that it doesn't seem like inner city black kids ever react this way. This one looks like it's a little more inner city, and I see a lot of African Americans there. So normally, we've said this before on the air, it seems to be a white suburban or country thing, but this looks like a city school.
Yeah.
All right, here's the latest report. The gunman is still in the high school. Still going on right now. As many as 5 people have been shot in a school in Cleveland.
And they believe the gunman is a 14-year-old kid.
Now, Fezzi, there was a piece the other day, I think I picked this up off of ronfez.net news, where a teacher in Portland wanted to carry a handgun. She said, I need it for 2 reasons. Number 1, my ex-husband. Number 2, if there's a school shooter, I want to be able to blast him. The school, I don't think, not crazy about the idea of having the teacher strapped.
Yeah. And if there's that much of a danger possibility that her ex-husband could show up and there's going to be a shootout, she needs to stay home. Rather than bring the gun to school, let her and her gun stay home instead of bringing that kind of mess into a public school.
So you're fairly against any kind of guns, but really against having them in schools.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
I would be okay with the teacher having a gun in school if my kids could bring a gun too. Just in case the teacher got a little crazy, my kids would be able to draw down on her.
Yeah. You have no idea who's going to be the one to snap. I mean, kids drive teachers insane.
Everywhere I look, Fuzzy, in my life, I wonder, is that the coward Robert Ford? Every time I turn around, I'm looking for Robert Fords everywhere, or even a Gerald Ford. So, not to jump to conclusions here, Earl, this looks like a predominantly African-American school just by the people that are gathered around outside.
Yeah, and I think some of the victims are also African-American as well.
Well, it looks like everybody in the school is. So I think we've kind of bragged before that this doesn't take place in urban places. And maybe I'm wrong about this, but this is the first time I've seen it pop up like that. So, Fez, you're against having handguns. You wouldn't feel more comfortable if you had a handgun?
No, I would feel less comfortable knowing there was a gun in my home or on my person.
It doesn't bother you that there's guns in this room now?
I didn't know there was guns in this room now.
Yeah. I like to hide a couple guns around the office.
Now, we don't know who's going to find them, or, I don't know if one's, like, under my chair or something if I sit down too hard.
So, no, I'm not going to do it like that. Safety on. But if somebody finds it, Fez?
Yeah.
That's not supposed to find it?
Right.
Don't worry, I'll shoot that person. Bruce, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, listen, Fez, you got to realize gun-free zones just let criminals know that there's unarmed victims inside. People have a right to carry guns, and I'm not necessarily saying that I think a teacher should carry a gun at a school, but I think a teacher should be allowed to carry a gun at school. It's fucking a crazy world out there.
You just said you don't think, but then you would feel more comfortable knowing each of the teachers had a gun on them.
Absolutely. My wife has a concealed permit. I have a concealed permit. My wife goes to college. She carries her gun on campus every day. She's not supposed to. It's locked in the trunk of the car. She doesn't carry it in the class. But the fact of the matter is she's a woman going to a big city
have a
every
gun
day.
that's locked in the trunk, though?
Yeah, but, she carries it with her when she drives to and from. So when she goes to the car, she gets it out, puts it in the front seat with her, and drives home.
Now, where do you live, Bruce?
Louisiana.
A lot of violence there? A lot of reasons to need a handgun?
Well, New Orleans is per capita the largest murder rate in the country right now.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't live in New Orleans, but I live in northern Louisiana. But, yeah, we have a little
About
bit
how
of
far
violence.
away?
Oh, I live in northwest Louisiana in Shreveport.
All right, so you're carrying a gun because there are murders at at a city that's fairly close to you, about 100 miles.
No. I carry a gun because people are crazy everywhere, and you can't predict insanity.
Thank you very much, my friend. Well, I do agree that you can't predict insanity. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Looks like we have more insanity here in Cleveland, Ohio. Yet again, another school shooting in the United States of America. I can't imagine being a parent and looking up, seeing CNN, and knowing that's your kid's school. That has got to be the most terrifying feeling that you can have right now. Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Go ahead, Tom. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie. It's a pretty sad state of affairs, man, when the teachers want to carry guns to school. I mean, heck, I'm 38 years old, and I remember I got busted when I was 15 for having a pocket knife. They took the knife away from me. They called my parents. They wanted to call the cops and stuff like that. And, back in those days, it was a pretty big thing for somebody to carry a blade to school. But now, oh, man, just where are we going with this thing?
Dude, I remember people carrying knives. Everyone just thinks that their experience is the whole world's experience. That's the only experience. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. I also like this thing, too. The same people who kind of don't trust the teachers to teach science to their children, to teach sex education to their children. They don't believe that the teachers have the right to that, are more comfortable if the teacher has a gun.
Yeah.
We're a wacky society. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello?
Yeah.
Right. I was just catching that comment you were making about how the Bible Belters are the ones who want all the weapons. How is it that every other industrialized nation in the world manages to keep murder rates low, keep their citizens alive, and yet we seem to want to stick with this 200-year-old rule that we have a right to bear arms when there's no need for a militia or any of these other shit anymore?
I would like to see us with some militias. I'm not so sure if I went to the teachers carrying guns, but nothing makes me giggle more than the Michigan militia. They're out in the woods. They're like overweight people wear camouflage, like there's a big fat bush with an AK. Fez, you are flat out against gun. You want complete gun control.
Right, yeah. I would love for us to be like a European country where we have just that strict gun control. Take them away.
You're okay with shotguns and rifles for hunting, though?
Yeah, that's fine.
So you would feel better if somebody went into a school with a rifle?
No, I would hate that if that happened.
But, I mean, you realize that a gun shooter will take a rifle if they can't get a handgun.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, most of the time, these things look like they're done with rifles and not handguns. Most of the time, I don't think this is going to...
Yeah, I think the Paducah, Kentucky one, the one that happened in Alabama, was definitely a hunting rifle or a shotgun.
Right. So it's not exactly going to protect you. You know what I mean? It's not going to protect you at all. We have I think that we're more violent than the European people. I mean, we're definitely always... Well, we heard about, stuff today. Everybody gets so fucking angry in this country. And forget guns. Why are we the angriest fucking people? We're the richest fucking nation. I think we're the fattest nation. What happened to Fat and Happy? Why are we so pissed off all the time? Travis, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a truck driver, and if anybody should be able to carry something, it should be us. I almost got robbed 2 days ago. I had to beat a guy up with a crowbar.
I missed what you said. What was that?
I said, I'm a truck driver. If anybody should be able to carry handguns, it should be us.
Oh, are truck drivers not allowed to carry handguns?
No, we can't have any sort of weapon at all in our truck. Somebody tried breaking into my truck last week, and I had to pretty much take him out with a crowbar.
Now, why can't truck drivers drive? Because you cross state lines?
Yeah, we cross state lines, and they consider, road rage and all that kind of stuff.
All right, thank you very much. Fezzi, would you feel better knowing that our truck drivers were carrying guns?
No, that wouldn't make me feel better.
I don't even know where most people on this stand. Earl, where are you on the gun laws?
I think you should be able to carry a gun, but you got to go through an intense process, the same way as driving a car or
do
operating. I think
you do for a permit for a handgun, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so you already have. So you're happy with the gun laws? You're saying?
Yeah, I'm happier as long as they go through the process. I have no problem with someone carrying a gun.
Fez, you're even against that?
Yeah.
Pitsy, where are you on gun stuff?
I'm for personal guns, but stuff like assault rifles, I'm not for.
All right, so you're for freedom to carry guns, but it can get out of control. You want something.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't want cop-killing bullets or whatever they call those things that can go through armor. Let me go over to Dave. Dave, where are you on gun control?
I think we have to get rid of guns in this country. Enough's enough. They do way more harm than good, and if the Army ever wants to take us over, we're not going to be able to defend ourselves against it.
So no handguns, no assault rifles. What about hunting rifles?
No, nothing. Nothing that shoots a metal bullet. I'll allow a BB gun, but let's be serious. Real guns are just killing too many people.
Here's Walt. Walt, you're on Fez.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
What can we do for you?
Oh, hey, whenever I was in the 7th grade, I moved from Texas to Pomona, California, and the teacher in our classroom actually carried a weapon.
In California?
And, yeah, in Pomona, California, and it was a pretty rough school, and there was nothing went on. There was no school shootings there.
Did you ever have to draw down? Hey, I told you kids to be quiet.
No, when I told my mother about that, we moved to Torrance 2 days later.
Well, Torrance, remember who came out of Torrance? A beautiful little film, Fezzy. Beautiful little film that we all loved. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Fez.
What's up? How you doing?
Boogie Nights, Fezzy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What can we do for you, Mikey?
Well, I think it's a good thing to have stringent gun laws, but if you go down to Florida, all you have to do is throw down your driver's license. 2 days later, you walk out with a gun. I don't really...
There you go, Fezzy. Your home state of Florida.
Right.
All you got to do is put the file out there, and you got it. And, a lot of this stuff about that Earl's bringing up, like safety training and all, look at these school shootings. It's got nothing to do with safety.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to change, what goes on in any of these schools, including this one in Cleveland.
We're violent human beings, Fez, and you can understand why people would want some protection from the craziness that seems to be out there. Now, let me throw this out there. Everybody, let's face it, we want it for protection. Why, with all the billions of dollars that we spend, why don't we come up with a weapon that would be more like a phaser on TV, one of those things, the ones that they did in that Tom Cruise movie that makes people throw up.
The 6 sticks.
Whatever it is that you can protect yourself way more than you can with a taser or a stun gun, more than you can with mace. Something that, let's say Fez was coming after me, I could push this at him, he would throw up, fall on the ground, whatever it happened to be. I'd be able to leave comfortably. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that weapon. Why not put $5-10 billion into this? And we can stop talking about guns.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to go with something non-lethal, but people want that bullet coming out of that chamber.
We don't have it yet, though. That's why they want it. You haven't given them an actual choice.
See, I think they would still, if there was like a 6-stick, like from Minority Report, people would still pick their gun.
I doubt it. Everybody liked typewriters. Oh, I'm going to keep my typewriter until you gave them a computer. And then you can't even find a typewriter. They're in antique stores. And that's where guns would go.
Yeah, but my thought is that people that want their guns would keep throwing up that Second Amendment, that it specifically says gun,
well, we'll call
or arms or whatever.
Well, the other thing will be considered arms. But technology, no one carries around a musket, and that's what they had in those days, Fez. You're going to be protected.
Right.
You're going to be able to drop the other person, yet there's less chance of an accident or a school shooting happening.
I just wonder if people would move along with the technology in that area.
And I say that even you come up with some kind of phaser, you even shoot a deer with one, you stun it, then you got to walk up and cut its throat.
That seems fair. You got to do the dirty work.
Technology could save us some of this. And I think the same thing about an abortion. Come up with something where it's not an abortion anymore. That technology moves that far ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I know we disagree on this, but it's my second day as EP, and I'm still getting the lay of the land here.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that...
I'm still getting comfortable in my EP chair.
This is your way of saying I don't want to be part of this conversation. It's silly. Here is Joe. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I want to comment on what you just said. Why I wouldn't want a sick stick is because if someone comes into my house to do me or my family harm, I don't want to make them throw up. I want to kill them. And that's just, I guess, the way I feel about that. And on top of that...
Well, now you've taken it to... But now you're showing that you don't want justice, you want murder. You have the opportunity to take this person out, to have them taken away by the police, have them treated by society. You're saying society's rules don't matter to you. You want to murder.
Society's rules matter to me, but if you come into my house meaning to do me or my family harm, I want to see you dead because we know our criminal justice system doesn't work properly.
So you're not So you're not with society on this. You stand outside society.
Well, people who want to legally own firearms. And then you get these lawmakers that pass new laws, so what happens? The person who wants to legally obtain them can't. The criminal can just go out.
So you're outside of the rules that the rest of us should live by. You need to do your own thing. So your thing is a lot different than I want safety. Your thing is a lot different than I want to protect my family. You're saying you want to kill somebody. And that would put you on the wrong side of this. Here is Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Roddy, how you doing?
Good, buddy.
Hey, I just wanted to weigh in. I have a permit to carry concealed in New York State. And I feel comfortable with it and the fact that I want to be in control of my own destiny at that point.
Well, I'll say that none of us are in control of our own destiny. Somebody could come up, shoot you behind the head like the coward Robert Ford. So you're never 100% protected. Now, let me ask you about this gun of yours. Can you carry it into New York City, or you got to leave it in a bus locker over in Westchester?
No, I'm allowed to carry it anywhere in New York State with the exception of New York City.
All right, so what happens if you want to come into New York?
Legally, you are not allowed to enter into the boroughs of New York City with it unless you are licensed in New York City to carry concealed.
Does that keep you out of New York City?
No, it does not.
Even though you're saying, I want this thing, I have to have this feeling of control of my destiny, you're willing to give up that control to come into New York?
As a way of passing through, if I'm going back down to see family on Long Island, yes. That's a chance I'm willing to take in order to feel comfortable. And
isn't it odd? The one place where you could use a gun to protect yourself. Because, believe me, you're not going to run into a lot of problems in Cooperstown.
Right.
You're going to be fine. But the one place that I would love to be able to drive through with a gun would be New York City. I don't feel all that nervous out in the suburbs, out in the country.
That's like the guy whose wife puts it in the trunk every day instead of taking it into the school.
Yeah.
That's where she would need it.
Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy was wrong before. You can actually carry in a truck as long as you have a concealed permit, and you can carry it into other states as long as those states are compatible with yours.
If you have a truck, so you have to know each state to be compatible. Yep. And that would mean you'd have to go state by state to make sure you have this stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of websites you can go to. I live in Michigan. You can go to the state of Michigan website, and they'll give you a list of all the states that are compatible with Michigan.
All right, my friend. Thank you very much. Chuck, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, Ron and Big Cat?
Yeah, what can we do for you?
Just had a question for you. If they take away the right to bear arms, would they have the right to take away free speech, free gather, freedom of religion?
Fez, you're the one. I'm not anti-gun, so I don't have. I honestly think this comes down to violent people, not guns themselves. And I have thought this over a little bit. And the gun accidents is a whole different thing. There, I realize that there's a problem. But I really think that violent people do violent things, period. Whether they have a gun or not a gun. And those people need to be taken off the fucking table.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And with those other freedoms, those other constitutional rights, things like the Patriot Act get passed. And nobody says anything about it.
So you're willing to give up everything?
No, I'm not willing to give up everything. I'm just saying people act like freedoms haven't been taken away, and the gun thing would start it. It's already started.
So you also are anti-government as well, and yet you're giving up your gun.
The thing is, though, is that, yes, they have taken away certain freedoms, but how much of an outrage have you heard? If there's not an outrage over taking away any freedoms, nothing is ever going to be done about it. They'll continue to take away freedoms because they can. So if you don't put forth an intelligent argument about your rights that are spelled clearly in the Bill of Rights, then you're just asking for more freedoms to be taken away from you.
I agree with you, and that's why I go back to that we could all do better to come up with a type of gun or whatever it happens to be with these weapons that is safer, that people could feel safer about. Whether it's a weapon that could be fired by the person who is allowed to have it. Whether it's a weapon that would be non-lethal, but would completely take the person out. Let's say they're taking a 12-hour fucking nap that they would be laying there. Whatever it happened to be. But you can't... I understand the fact that people want to feel safe, Fez. And your way doesn't make people feel safe. Because they know that there's bad people out there. And they know that the police cannot protect them from the bad people. Period.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if there's just too many guns out there for, to get the guns, you'll never get them off the street now.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what you're really looking at is safety, right? That's what people want.
Right.
Your way doesn't help people feel safer. You cannot guarantee their safety.
No.
Or their illusion of safety. And that's what you have to do. Now, at the same time, I'm aware that we live in a violent fucking society where people are running around shooting up the schools. You don't see this at the same exact level in other industrialized societies as ours. And I think it has very little to do with guns. I think it has very little to do with guns. I think it has to do more with the fact that we're a violent fucking society.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we don't know the kid, but, it's like, who knows how far he got pushed to do this.
What does that mean? It's our fault?
No, I'm saying that, a first instinct could be, in a violent society to start shooting.
That's insane. That's the fucking kind of insanity I fucking walk away from all the time with liberal minds. I never am going to be, oh, look at this poor fucking criminal, look what he did.
Oh,
I'm going to back up anybody if they want to go out and smoke a joint, pick up a hooker, gamble. I'm fine with that. I have no fucking problem at all with that. You want to try to protect those people? Yeah. But the second you become violent, then you fucking cross the line and fuck you. And fuck your problems leading up to that. Everybody's had problems. Everybody who got molested as a kid doesn't turn into a molester. If you get molested as a fucking kid and you're having terrible urges now, you got to fucking go and get help for it. You got beat as a kid and you feel like you want to go shoot everybody, you got to go fucking get help for that. You cannot use that as an excuse. Here is Lewis. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you, Ron, I was watching Discovery Channel, and there is a gun in development that actually shoots sound at you. And it's not supposed to kill the person. I think it's similar, like it makes them throw up or it nauseates them. But it just shoots sound. It's a weird gun.
So it takes away your inner ear balance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's, we're not at that point yet. And I did talk about that earlier. Yeah, what do you got for us, David?
It said on CNN, on MSNBC, they reported that a television station said the gunman is dead, but there have been at least one casualty and 5 injured. But a local TV station's reporting that the gunman is dead.
And no idea how that happened, whether they killed themselves or somebody else got to them.
They don't know yet. It's horrible.
Here's our buddy Stryker. Stryker, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Fezzy, you were talking about how, in Europe, the gun laws there. Earlier in the year when my wife and I were in Europe, we got mugged in a city that supposedly prohibits private ownership of all weapons. But yet I got mugged at knife point. And my wife normally carries mace in her purse, and even that's prohibited. So what difference would it make to the criminal if you say that we're going to take away all guns from the private citizens? And one other quick thing for Dave is comment about get rid of all the guns. He's going to be in a car this weekend. He's more likely to die in a car accident than he is to be shot.
All right, thanks, Strike. His point is this, it goes back to mine, Fezzy. It's really a matter of violent people. We could all have guns here. And I don't think one of us is going to freak out and start shooting the other fucking people. I don't even think Earl is. A man who waved a knife around in Hooters that night. I honestly don't think Earl I could see him taking a gun out and shooting us, right? So that's the fucking kind of gun control that works 100%. Human beings acting like responsible human beings.
But I think you're giving human beings too much credit because we have so many fucked up people in this country, and then with the surplus of guns, bad things are going to happen.
All right, but here's the point. If we have fucked up people in this country, isn't that the real problem?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be the thing that we need to fix before? Because a fucked up person will make a fucking bomb. A fucked up person will beat somebody to death with a shovel, whatever it happens to be.
Yeah.
The problem is fucked up people, not what the fucked up people use. That's my point.
Right, but I think you can work on the gun issue in different ways. Yes.
You're hoping to get rid of guns so fucked up people can't touch guns.
Yeah, but
so then fucked up people will be killing people with ice picks. Fucked up people will be running people over with their cars, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not hoping for that, but I think...
But, I mean, that is what's going to happen. We got crazy fucking people on the streets, no matter what they're using.
I understand, but, a car has other purposes. You drive in them. And an ice pick, I don't even know what that is. But
a gun has a purpose, protection. To protect the family.
But the protection in itself is still lethal. I mean, it's like if, it's just continuing the cycle of violence. I'm not saying that the family should just, accept to be killed by people who are breaking into their house. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But when does it stop with guns? There's no other purpose but to inflict damage.
Well, it would depend. I mean, one is a defense. That's a purpose. That literally, you're better off having that than you are a car or an ice pick. So it does serve a positive purpose. And I pretty much would guarantee that the guy who gets a gun to protect his family is not the guy who's going to turn it on his family. Now, does that happen? Yes. But again, would that guy also kill his family with a fucking ice pick? I think he would.
He probably would, but it's just so much easier.
It's not going to happen though. What I'm trying to explain to you and Fez, the thing that you want is not going to disappear when you get rid of guns. You're still going to have a violent society. Period.
I understand that you have to work on the humans, but it's too tempting if you're angry or pissed off to take out that gun.
Let me tell you right now. All the fucking arguments we get in, are you ever tempted to grab a knife and hit Earl with it?
No.
So that it isn't not a matter of temptation. We have scissors here. We have sharp things here. No amount of all the crazy arguments we get into have you plunging anything into anybody else.
Right.
You know why? A crazy person would do that. A maniac, crazy person would think this is the way you deal with problems.
Okay.
And that's what we have in this fucking country.
All right, but one of the truckers brought up road rage. And I'm not just saying this to say it. I've gotten in such angry states of road rage that if I had a gun in the glove compartment, I'm not saying I'd kill people, but I'd probably shoot at their car or do something like that.
This is something kind of interesting that got sent in by Case. She said, if you look at this, it's an inner city school situation. And I haven't been watching it the whole time to say, but you don't see the high level of shock and crying kids holding each other. There's some right there, though. But normally you see these things on TV, tons of people holding on to each other. She's saying perhaps they're way more used to the violence there. I do see, from the pictures I'm saying, there are a lot of it, but I think she's probably right. You don't see the same amount of it. Would you agree or disagree with that, Earl?
I would agree with that. I mean, I think inner city kids are a lot more desensitized to violence. It's just such a part of the everyday life now. They see it. They play it on. They do everything. They play video games with violence. They see violence on TV. They see it on the street. It's just part of life.
I think on the street makes it part of life. I don't think of video games and movies have you desensitized that where if some kids got killed in your school, you would not react to it.
But there does seem to, this footage outside the school does not seem to have the same panic or emotion as...
14-year-old kid was the one carrying the gun.
Yeah. So 4 injured that they know of. I think that's 3 students and 1 teacher.
Oh, jeez. It's horrible.
You think it's a problem of the video games? You fall for that too, Dave? Movies, video games?
No, I think it's just, I'm pretty sure that it's just the temptation of the gun itself.
I get rid of that Pearl Jam song, Jeremy, though. I think that leads a lot of kids. I get rid of all the Pearl Jam songs.
Like, Even Flow has nothing about gun
violence. To me.
What?
To me, it seems like Even Flow.
Wish List?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bennington, you listen to Wish List and tell me that...
that's the reason why I won't hold a gun and listen to that song. I cannot.
I can't see that song causing violence.
Here's Tim. Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, somebody earlier alluded to the fact about the gun laws being in place to keep people from buying guns legally and let the illegal guys go get them. That's true. People that want guns illegally are going to obtain them illegally. But the gun laws are in place so that they can prosecute those people that obtain them illegally and go after them and hold them accountable.
So you're happy with the way the guns laws are now?
I'm by no means, anti-gun. I'm pro-gun. I have several guns myself. I don't really know where to go with that. I don't know if they need to be stricter. I don't think so. I think the laws that are on the books are good the way they are, but they just need to enforce them, consistently.
All right. They're always doing this thing where the guns for kicks and blah blah blah.
Right.
It's really it's really a fucking strange thing all the way around. Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Real quick, just want to offer insight as a matter of disclosure. I am a police officer. Doing a lot of research on this, and it seems that these same kids 10, 15 years ago would have become an addict, life of an alcoholic, or even committed suicide. And now what they're doing is going out in one last blaze of glory and becoming memorable. If you look at the Virginia Tech shooting, that kid had a goddamn press kit ready before he did that.
That is
and
true.
That's really what seems to be happening.
And whatever little dream he had became true because he was on the cover of magazines. He was on every television network. I'll tell you something right now. This is very bizarre. YouTube had a segment up with 2 girls fighting. Somebody had uploaded on YouTube. There was a complaint. They took it down. That YouTube thing of 2 girls fighting has now been playing constantly on CNN, MSNBC, who's ever carrying it the last couple of days. So they're going to look at this terrible thing that is on YouTube, showing 2 15-year-old girls fist fighting for what's got to be 30, 40 seconds on national television. So we do like violence. We fucking love it. We love it in every part of our society. We love it on the news. We love it in any of the fiction that we have. We love it in movies, television, literature, comic books, all this stuff, all your guys' favorite movies, and the toys you collect is all about violence. Why then do you balk? Why then are you concerned about actual guns? Again, I'll take it back to this childish thing, where a gun should be fucking controlled by an adult You got to adult years, and you're still playing with toys. You're still living like children instead of adults. You still want to be taken care of like children.
Well, there's, it's fantasy violence that becomes real for people.
I don't see why it would. Why would it? I don't think that it does. I think violence is done by violent people, not people fantasizing. Speaking of fantasy, here's Mafia Life Chris. How are you?
Hey, buddies. How you doing?
Yeah.
This topic touches home. One, because I never want to see people get hurt. Two, I was a very angry kid. Violent, up until about maybe even 16, 17 years old. I knew that it was my problem. I had to get help. If I didn't get help, I know there would have been problems in the future. And as soon as I did get help, there was a lot less violence and a lot more love. I feel the solution here is the individual, like Ronnie said. It's about being an adult and realizing that the violence is within yourself. You need to control. If everybody would take care of their individual issues, there would be a lot more love in this world. And, people can walk around carry guns.
You would be perfect in the audience of a fucking daytime TV show. They always like to say that. And we all do agree with that. But let's face it, violent people aren't taking care of themselves. Violent people don't even know they're fucked up. They think that's the way to act. That's the fucking problem we have right now.
You have loved ones around you that tell you. You have people that you love that get hurt, that you reflect on. And if you care, and if you care about the world and if you care about people, then you'll get help because it is an individual problem. I mean, I could walk around with a gun now and be confident that I'm not going to use it. And I'll be an adult. I mean, I can protect my life and not worry I'm going to go crazy and hurt somebody out of a.
Chris, do you have a gun?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever shoot your computer and getting confused with your online games?
I don't, but it does help channel my anger. I mean, it's a good solution to people feel like they want to get angry.
This is a question that came up, Chris. Are there online school shootings?
Yes, there's always a fake internet whacking daily. Hundreds of them. In the schools, too.
All right. Talk to you later. All right, Watley, you always try to tell us that you were raised around a lot of violence.
Well, yeah, I mean, my mother hit me, yeah.
I don't see you hitting people.
No.
How come you can take care of yourself with your big red rooster haircut? How come you're able to work it out?
Maybe it's because I do things like therapy and stuff like that.
You started therapy a couple weeks ago.
And if anything, it's caused more problems. You're walking around with a red mohawk.
Look how quick you turn around, but people aren't saying that, Fez. How are you doing right now with the drugs?
Very poorly.
Yeah?
It is a long withdrawal. I appreciate people, sending the effects or withdrawal information to Fez2000 at AOL.com. But it's like I keep hearing 10 days, 2 weeks.
All right, here's what I like to say to these people around the world. You don't need to be violent. There's a satellite. A satellite of love. Let it beam with you. And the heart through your radio. Obviously, these people in Cleveland, hearts go out to them. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous country we have right here. Could be a beautiful world. We could have it all. We could have everything. Obama said we could have paradise here on earth if we just pull it together. And then people start yelling at him. That's it for us. We got anything we need to plug, Fezzy? Robert Klein.
Robert Klein, you gotta, if you want to get in on Unmasked this Friday, email today, live at xmradio.com. That's live at xmradio.com. Robert Klein is going to be unmasked this Friday, 2 p.m., Comics Comedy Club in New York City. Put Robert Klein in the subject heading. Also, Weird Medicine will be airing on 202 this Saturday night at 10:30 with Dr. Steve. And also Brother Joe's band, To You, playing this Saturday night. It'll be at Smith's Bar on the corner of 44th and 8th in New York. That show gets underway about 10 p.m. More details, notyou2.com.
All right, Mr. EP, let's start and spread the plugs out so we're not doing an infomercial at the end of the show. That is it for us. There is somebody out there willing to hug you. someone willing to give you words of wisdom. His name is Homestar Runner. He's got a speech prepared about how to behave in this world, and I hope you listen to him.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
It's Ron and Fez.